Is that how that goes?
Yeah, that's definitely.
They call me Steve. Write that down. Write that down, KJ. Oh, wait a minute.
Fucking Twitter is a cocksucker tonight.
Why? What happened now? Still again?
A premium account on X is required in order to stream on the platform.
Huh.
Well, how much is a premium account?
I think it's like $7.
Let's see.
Look, if we're spending $5 a month or whatever it is on Impact or TNA, I think we can afford the $7.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Should I end the stream? Are we done? Is it over?
No, don't end the stream. The show just started.
Yeah, well, it's over before we even got going.
Let's see. Subscribe to premium. What do they want for
premium?
$7 bones a month.
Oh, we get a check mark, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. $14 a month. No ads in for you and following. Largest reply boost. Write articles. I don't want to write articles.
Oh, wait. Now let's hold on a second. Maybe I want to write some articles.
Do you?
Why not? We used to write articles, didn't we?
Duke has a degree in journalism.
Well, it doesn't do us any good right now. He's not
Duke's
here.
not part of the fucking Shining Wizards.
We could just say, do a thing there, buddy boy. Maybe do a thing for us.
What would Duke write about?
Premium Plus for the year is $168. We saved 12%.
What does that get us, though? Gets us commercials and
No.
Duke can write us a letter?
$14 a month. Premium Plus. Everything in premium.
Ooh.
We get our
good
check
already.
mark. We get a Grok, Early Access, X Pro.
Wait. What is a Grok?
I fucking no idea, dude.
Wait, what is a I'm going to look up X Grok.
Grok.
GROK?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in API? What the open release of Grok 1. Is this a language? Like what? Oh, it's AI shit, bro.
AI, yeah.
Oh, bro, we want Grok.
We got to have Grok.
Fucking Groktacular.
At the Premium Plus, there's no ads, largest reply boost, and write articles.
Wait, who's gonna reply to us, and what kind of boost are we getting?
I don't know, bro.
You know what? Fuck it. Sign us up. Let's do this.
For what?
For the Grok.
Yeah,
we want premium. You want
win one for the Grok.
We get
I want a Grok.
I did it for the Grok, brother.
I want a Grok.
Grok.
We get Grok at the $7 a month. That's $84 for the year. We save 12%. Or we get.
So do we want to let Duke write articles for us? I mean, that's the big question.
I don't have an answer. It does. Here's a better question: does Duke want to write articles for us?
Well, let me ask.
Duke will. Yeah, of course he will. Fuck yeah, he could write articles about how awesome Elizabeth is.
Do you want me to call him?
Sure.
Yeah, fucking call him.
Can you put him on speaker? Can we get that Can we send him a link?
Oh yeah, send him a link, bro.
Matthew Birch, great question. Have you ever actually read an article that someone wrote on Twitter? I don't even think I've ever seen an article that was written directly through the Twitter Premium.
Probably because you're not on premium, Birch. I mean, I don't know, but you know. Hey, this is Duke Bags.
I want to hear that voice live. He's not answering.
He does have a great voice.
He might be sleeping.
Sleeping?
So fucking wake him up.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
You don't
At the
have to.
tone,
There's no
please
message
record
to
the
leave.
message.
It's not
When you have
important.
finished recording,
Yeah, there's a message.
You're going to leave a message? You're a
Hey,
message
dude,
leaver?
we're live on the Wizards. I'm calling you. Call me back, bitch. Call me back. Suck it for me one time.
Send him a link.
We'll see if he calls back.
Okay. So
shouldn't do
are we
that.
doing this? Am I signing up for this?
I don't see why not. I mean, what could it hurt?
You want a Grok?
My pocket.
Fucking A, do I?
Who's going to give me the money?
Who's the Grok sucker?
You got PayPal.
Okay. I don't know if I can sign up through PayPal.
Well, find out.
All right. Subscribe.
You never know until you try. You can't hide behind milk crates in a fucking trailer forever.
All right. Let's see here. All right. This
God damn
is
it.
on Stripe. I need a credit card.
By the way, hats off to Vince, fucking taking a commanding lead now in the death pool.
What are you drinking out of your Wizards mug?
Coffee.
Nice. Ooh, coffee. Late for coffee?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Oh. I got to put in a credit card.
Okay. You want me to give you my number?
Do you want me to do this now?
No, it's up. I don't care. I mean, I figured
I'll
if we
do
can
it
get
after the show. Okay.
All right, that's fine. I
Next
figured.
week
No, I just figured so we can get it rolling, so people
Yeah,
can join us.
I'll do it as soon as the show is over. I'll take care of it. But right now, I'm going to put it out on Twitter that Twitter's a cocksucker, and if you want to watch us live, you have to go to YouTube or Facebook.
Twitter is a cocksucker.
Yeah, and
Still
we're
trying
gonna
to bring
give-
that back, huh?
We're going to give this cocksucker money.
Hey, this cocksucker.
A grok.
That must.
It's a grok sucker.
It's a grok sucker. Get it?
Wolf.
Oh. Hey.
Next house, Dickos.
Oh my God! I almost thought he was here.
Oh, there's that.
Wait, do I have a
Ass to ass.
Oh shit! I was expecting to get at least a little bit more of a hammering on Saturday.
Bravo,
TJ
sir.
Penis, am I right? I won.
All right, I got to put this out into the Twitterverse. We got Handjob Kyle's joining us tonight for HJC. We're going to talk about the Owen Hart Memorial Cup winners. Rhea Ripley is back in the WWE. Stephanie Vaquer is in the WWE. We're on the road to Slammiversary. We're on the road to 700. Joe Hendry is everywhere. Tony loves the Joe Hendry tune. Tony believes in Joe Hendry.
Wait.
KJG is without power, so we will have him in drop form. So
We share a birthday, Diana.
Thank you.
all right. So no KJG. How do you feel about not being here tonight?
Don't feel good about yourself.
Well, what's wrong with myself, KJG? I didn't tell
Punani.
you. Yeah, I invited you to come to my house.
This was your stupid idea, you moron.
That's also not nice, sir.
Oh boy.
Do you think he really has no power? Or you think he's
Punani.
oh,
Oh.
He's Punani.
He's got
Yeah,
no
you
power
think
for
he's-
the Punani.
right? Or do you
Punani
think-
power.
Do you think he went to the hat?
Snockered. Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know.
Or do you think he's just
Aces McGaces, my man.
It's one of them. It's one of the options.
You feeling okay, Sheriff? Oh, fucking great.
that quality of that audio was rough.
Yeah.
It's from a movie.
Oh, terrible.
Wait,
audio
is all my
quality.
shit rough tonight? HK said the same thing.
Your shit might be rough.
I'm coming hard.
That's loud, but it's good.
Okay.
Oh, we
right.
can't. I wonder.
I love cocks.
Whoa.
Loud again.
All right. We'll figure
But,
it out.
yeah, I wonder
But,
if Kevin watched. Did you guys watch any?
It's Mac Beasy.
We're just gonna do this all night and wonder why we go to 9:45.
No, we're not. It's all here next. What are we? Episode 698. Oh, 2 weeks away. Tony, are you here next week for 699? Or you're already going to Hawaii?
No, I'll be here next week.
All right, just not for 700.
No, unfortunately not.
I'm glad the email I sent at the beginning of the year gets ignored with all the important dates.
Well, fuck you, dude. I'm going on vacation.
Way to just say fuck you to the audience.
Well, fuck them too.
Oh.
Yeah, and Elon Musk is getting our money. How you like them apples?
All right.
I don't like this. My bald spot's showing.
Oh,
Yeah,
easy
what
there,
the
buddy.
fuck, dude? Actually, I've been growing my hair and I gotta go get a cut. I was thinking about just letting it all grow out and then going to a spa day when I get to Hawaii.
It's not bad.
You know, get a
Okay.
fucking haircut, get a massage, get my back waxed. You know, get the whole fucking thing. Roto rooter.
Grass skirt,
Get-
the whole thing.
Fuck yeah.
Get your feet painted?
No, come on, dude.
Why?
No, painted. No,
All right. Your toenails?
no, my toenails are fine. I got
Get
nice
them.
looking feet, actually. I do.
All right. Well, that's all here next. More episode 698, the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast. Give it to us, Steve.
following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live in high-definition video and available on all podcasting and streaming platforms. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com. And become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. And now, it's time for the Shining Wizards.
Mr. Steven Seagal, fly down to Jamaica and say one of the baddest gal. So them send for Lady Stark, I don't know me wrong. You see me? So girl, would you really want that night? Me want the body if you make me feel nice. Why? Tell me what you really want all night. Me want the bananas if you make me nice. Me want the body, him want the punani. I mean, know it nice. So when the girls start to strut, you could look at their butt, you shouldn't do that. The girl dress is just that pretty, not just there to cover her kitty. When me a fling it up, you better know to back it up. When me a dash it up, make sure you black it up. If you ever flap it up, then me a go lock it up. Park it up like Benji hold up. So me want the body if you make me feel nice. Why? Tell me what you really want all night. Me want the bananas if you make me nice. Me love the way you walk, sometimes the way you talk is so hot. Now you know, let's have a shot of rum. Then me can make you come with me to the ocean. That would be fine. You can be my bow cat. Nice ital breeze, bring you to your knees. We're jamming. Yo, this a gal and I blow me rather wine up slow.
Spending our time hiding in trailers so no one can find us. You've tuned in live to episode 698 of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, coming to you live on social media that we haven't had to pay for yet, and going with you wherever you go on each and every one of those streaming and podcasting platforms. We're celebrating a little bit with Mr. Steven Seagal, so let's get right into the wrestling talk.
And talk about the wrestling.
Me Tony.
Me Matt.
My handsome Kevin.
Fuck yeah, dudes.
I should have said me double T.
That's okay.
Can I get
It's all right. You want me to say it again? What?
You could just do it to me.
Me Tony.
Me double T.
My handsome Kevin.
You are looking very handsome tonight, sir. Very handsome tonight.
Appreciate
And
that.
I appreciate the favors that you would do for me, unlike some of the other wizards around here.
You really got to know who your real friends are.
I don't get it, man.
We're not doing this tonight.
We are taking one for the team.
That is not taking one for the team.
Sure it is. What do you call it when
If it's
you're
like
finished?
a life and death situation, sure. But just to do it, no.
What if it's a final wish?
Bro,
Yeah.
that's an awful final wish.
Well, there's nobody else around.
Yeah, come on. It's in private, bro.
Yeah. Plus, you can't keep secrets between a couple of bros.
Yeah, I'll run my fingers through your hair.
Yeah.
This is not. This is a public platform. Though there's no. This is being broadcast to people. Like it's out there forever. It's not a secret anymore.
Folks in the chat, let us know if you do a favor for your brother, if it was his dying wish.
Yeah.
Think of it as make a wish for a friend. You don't even need to call John Cena for that one.
I think. See now. I think you need to be a little more clear because doing a favor is like helping you move the wood pile, maybe watch your
What are you going to
cat.
do, help him move to the
No.
afterlife?
If you want your friend to be a cocksucker,
Oh, the language on this guy. Jesus.
right? Would you do that?
Well, I mean,
right?
you're
Would
always
you
a
suck your
cocksucker.
friends?
So.
Would you suck your
Well,
friend's
you
cock?
see, HK, I don't like, why does he have to go so
don't
far,
beat
dude?
around the bush.
He
We're
makes
not
it,
talking about bushes here, bro.
Oh, he makes it very vulgar. It's like,
It's
you're doing a solid.
Yeah, you're helping your bro out.
Right. Nothing.
Yeah,
No, there's a real disconnect between me and the two of you when it comes to stuff like this.
All right, so how far would you go for a bro?
How far would I go?
Yeah, like,
for a
would you
bro?
do anything for your best bro? That's the question we got to ask.
Yeah.
Would you do anything for your best bro?
No.
Not anything? Like, nothing at all?
See, this is Here's what happens, because I
No,
know
you're Mr. Vulgarity.
No.
That's the
I
problem.
know the way the two of you up there work, right? So if I say yes, then we go down the rabbit hole, right? Just like I don't put on deodorant, I don't ever close the door when I take a shit. Things get twisted, right? So you're going to twist it around. So I'm going to say no. I would never do anything for a bro.
Let us know in the chat if you do something for your bro. Anything for your bro.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. All 7 of you, since Elon won't let us stream on X.
Elon just wants his taste, bro.
Tropical says you mentioned Make-A-Wish and you might get Buck started up.
Oh, please don't. Why, Al? And Alan Day. What's the status for the barbecue, brother? We're on the edge of our seats here in New Jersey.
And in Minnesota.
And in Minnesota. And across the United States of America, Spain. They can't wait in Spain. Austria's, this is going to, answer to this question is going to skyrocket us through the roof in Austria.
And let me just tell you this, Al. We actually want you on the lawn.
Yeah.
You have an open invitation to join us on the lawn. Please don't disappoint us, brother.
Yeah, man, I'm very excited. I told the boss today, hey, what is the schedule looking like the day before?
Oh.
Because I need to plan accordingly. I got people flying in, and I don't want to put Tony out. Tony had to be the guide for HK last year, but now HK and possibly an Alan Day. That might be a lot for Tony. You can't do a repeat trip though, right? Or are you okay with that, HK? Since it'll be Alan's first time.
I am where I'm going to go wherever Tony will take me. I know I'm pretty sure it's Al's first time out there. So if Tony thinks the best thing to do is to double up, I'm ready to double up. I'm spending quality time with my good friend Tony. Don't care what we do.
I would think that you guys would want to, maybe hit some sort of wrestling collector store,
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean,
you stealing my gimmick?
Sorry, who are you?
All right.
Listen, I'm talking about doing things for my best bros. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what me and my best bros were gonna do after Monday after the barbecue, like we did last year.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you're gonna monkey wrench me.
Oh, so then what do you suggest I do?
Oh, I don't. This is not the time. We're way.
Well,
off.
you brought this up.
Yeah,
we're way off kilter today. Here, we started the show by having a conversation we probably should have had before we started the show about should we sign up for premium Twitter or not. And now we're talking about our barbecue plans.
Right.
Well, all right, then I'll switch gears. Brendan says Tony only does solids at the Christmas table. I think you mean the breakfast table, but we got you.
I mean, he got the right holiday.
And this motherfucker went to a pickle festival over the weekend.
A pickle festival?
And he had time to send us the notes.
Yeah.
Good guy.
How many of those pickles did you sit on, Brundo?
They started as cucumbers.
Yeah, I found out something interesting over the weekend.
About Brundon?
No, but it kind of tied into our wrestlers who were in jail at some point. Did you know Ranger Ross was arrested for robbing a bank?
No, I don't think I did. I don't think I heard that one.
Yeah, back in the day.
Like pre-WCW?
No, after WCW.
Oh, well. He didn't get one of those bazillion-dollar contracts, that's why.
Didn't Jeff Gaylord knock over a bank and then got arrested like 2 weeks later trying to knock over a bank? I think he's been caught like 2 or 3 times trying to rob a bank.
Why would you keep going back to the well? You're obviously not good at it.
No, not at all.
Ranger Ross was arrested in February 1996. He was known as the Motorcycle Bandit because he would make his escape on a Honda motorcycle.
Wait, he's also a former probation officer?
He does it all.
Holy shit.
Or did it all.
Right.
Well, is he no longer with us?
No, I think he's still alive.
Oh,
he's
you
good.
said,
He's alive.
All right. You
I
made it sound like he
to talk
did it
to
all.
Ranger Ross and his rappelling from the ceiling at Clash of the Champions.
Huh.
You guys don't remember that?
No.
Oh, man. The short-lived feud with the Iron Sheik.
Got nothing there.
Hey, Al should know who he is. He's a former NW. Go ahead.
Came from the top of the Superdome. for Clash of the Champions 6.
It's a pretty good
He
drop.
is a former NWA Alabama heavyweight champion.
Ooh.
Doing Al proud.
And a two-time Southern Championship Wrestling tag team champion, once with Joey Maggs and
of course.
once with Mr. Wrestling 2.
And that's the Mr. Wrestling 2, not a Mr. Wrestling 2.
Is there a Mr. Wrestling 2?
Well, that's the real deal. I don't know. I mean, some people just fucking make up names like the Patriot.
No, this is Mr. Wrestling, the OG Mr. Wrestling 2, John Francis Walker.
Oh, Johnny Walker.
Oh,
Yeah, John Walker.
Scott George says he was on Stories with Briscoe and Bradshaw this week.
Oh, come on!
Look at that.
A little late to the
Fucking
party
A.
there, Double T.
Ah. You know who's not late to the party? Our guy, Kyle. I'm going to bring him in.
Okay.
Always on time.
Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. Right on time.
Oh, look
Hey,
at that.
fellas. How
What's
we
up
doing?
there? Kyle Crocodile?
What?
I don't fucking know.
Kyle Crocodile.
The fuck's
I've been
that?
called a lot of things. They're Double T. That's a first. That's a first. I actually have a Briscoe and Bradshaw story, if you don't mind.
Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Did I say Bradshaw?
that.
Coleslaw,
Yeah.
Bradslaw?
Yeah, give it to us, donkey.
Bradshaw? Well, I need you guys to tell me if I fucked up. So these guys were doing a live recording of their podcast at a Bojangles right down the street from me, and I didn't go. Should I have gone?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Well, let me ask you, what were you doing instead of going there?
Probably nothing important. Probably pulling my pud.
No, then you definitely shouldn't have gone.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Get it while you
No,
can.
I say
Of
you should
course.
have gone.
No, pulling your pud over Bradshaw and Briscoe, whatever. Yeah.
But couldn't you get the poison out? And you could do both.
Dude, you could have got the poison out in the Bojangles bathroom.
Mr. Bojangles.
Had
I've never-
Briscoe
what,
give the old, what's the wall? The glory hole action?
Yeah.
The Bojangles?
What,
Bojangles is made for it.
Let me ask you, Kyle, what kind of food is served at a Bojangles?
You're not familiar with the Bojangles?
Nope, I don't have Bojangles here in New Jersey.
Oh, maybe it's regional. It's a fried chicken, like a fried chicken place, but they're really well known for like their breakfast biscuit sandwiches and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Trying to think of like a comparison, like not quite Popeyes, a little more southern than Popeyes.
And they did a live show there at a fucking fast food restaurant?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a consumer of their podcast, so I don't know if that's like a thing they do.
Right now
But,
they got Bojangles collector's cups. Classic WWF collector.
Yes!
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's
Oh,
probably
man.
the tie-in.
There's no fucking Bojangles anywhere near us.
Interesting. I just assumed they were everywhere. It's bow time. You're not familiar?
No.
Nope.
Little cheese skirt biscuit.
Nope.
You want to come down here, watch some midget wrestling, and get you some Bojangles?
Fuck, do I
Highly
ever?
recommend it. Yeah.
Hell
All your
yeah.
favorite things.
Well, recently, discovered favorite thing.
Do you have a favorite midget wrestler? I guess this is a question to anybody.
I mean, right now, for me, it would have to be Lil Papa Pump. But I only saw 5 midget wrestlers.
Petey
Isn't that Jordan Grace?
Oh.
No. That
no,
was...
no.
John Gresham.
Oh, John Gresham is an octopus. God damn it. What's wrong with you guys? Jordan Grace was Big Mama Pump.
Right.
You think Jordan gives John the octopus?
Definitely. They're married, so definitely.
What does that mean?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's on the table.
Right.
You got to work for the octopus.
That's 2024. Everything's on the table.
Well, apparently not, Mr. Double T, who won't help out his buds.
Yeah. Real friend.
Yeah, what was up with that? I kind of heard some of it. You're not blowing your bros there, Matthew?
Nope.
Interesting.
There's
Not even if it
never-
was like a last wish, Kyle.
No,
Seriously.
there's never a situation where that's not your last wish.
How do you know?
If your last wish is for one of your friends to blow you, you got fucking problems.
Yeah, I'm dying. That's my last wish.
You have a wife.
Help a brother out.
And I'm sure his wife has done it plenty of times.
Yeah, I want something new, a little strange before I leave this fucking plane
Go
of
to a
existence.
fucking Bojangles. Something strange. What the fuck is wrong with you two?
In your neighborhood.
I still can't believe you're drinking coffee this late.
Well, I already drank coffee. It's empty, so.
Oh. Kyle, what are you drinking over there? A little C4 or one of them ghost
Little
gimmicks?
Ghost Sour Patch Raspberry. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah?
No.
Hey, well, we're taking care of each other. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Well, I had the wonderful pleasure of joining Kyle last week to talk TNA Lockdown 2007. I even busted out an old school rap.
Oh, I should have had that on the soundboard ready.
That's okay.
What'd you say? So-and-so, he's the best.
No, man, my rap was fucking fire. Hold on.
That wasn't that far off. Whoa.
That's not true. How dare you?
There's a little expletives in there. I didn't approve of it, but
He's like, it's such a crutch, bro.
really, I mean, there's kids out there.
Yeah, seriously.
Do it for the kids.
Yeah,
Kids
like
are
we're
watching
trying to
Hand
keep
Job
things
Corner.
PG, trying to be as descriptive as possible.
Who's trying
This
to
guy-
keep things PG?
This guy's dropping C-sucker every other word.
You guys are talking about blowing each other.
No, we weren't. We're talking about doing favors, bro.
They're talking about friendship.
Yeah, friendship, exactly.
Well, I guess I'm a terrible friend.
We're like Dayman, promoting karate and friendship.
Hey, man.
Oh! Blower of the night, man. All right, come on. Stop it.
I found it. You want to hear me rap?
No.
I really don't, but
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, electrify the
that's not you.
Give it a second.
Got mom spaghetti. His knees are weak. His palms are sweaty. Electrified cages. This shit is heavy. Lockdown 2007. Are you ready? That was pretty good. Come on now. I am the cat comer.
It's more fitting.
Yeah.
God, that was something.
It was something. I mean, if that doesn't get people to tune in to the Apron Bump. I
Well,
don't know
there's
what
a
will.
reason you only ask me to do that. You don't ask Tony to ever join your show.
The invitation's open to all who want to come inside me. Okay, Mr. Perfect. Yeah.
You like
I
that?
like that. Do it again. You can't do it again. I'll suck your cock if you do it 3 times in a row. No, you did that while you were doing it. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
What a package.
So Kyle, what's on the mind tonight, buddy, with the HJC?
Just jibbing all over the place. I figured maybe we could talk what your guys' favorite subject is, tournaments. So I figured I'd love to just drop that on you, see where it goes. Owen Hart tournaments, guys. Had some interesting winners. What do we think? D. Bry, Mariah May. Some
I think
interesting
that-
stuff coming out of that.
If I can start the conversation,
Please.
I'm going to say things like KJGB because he's not here.
Great.
Just, there's people out there. There's a portion of the audience that tune in to hear comedy magamedy and conversation and funsy magunsies. So, he's not here. I gotta do it for him. I thought the choices for the winners were good. The Mariah May stuff is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. I thought the angle to close out Dynamite was awesome. I thought they were just going to do the friendship, like, will you turn on me? Will you not turn on me? But the way they just kind of, no lube, just jammed it in and just made it really vulgar and, like, gruesome. Look, I thought it was a good way to go about it.
Yeah, it was, from her winning to hugging Tony Storm in the middle of the ring to running up the ramp to grabbing the belt and then just no warning, beating the ever-living dog shit out of her. The licking of the blood,
Was it licking?
Oh,
of
but
the
you didn't
blood?
mind when Bam Bam did it to fucking what's his name? Who did Bam Bam lick? He busted somebody open in ECW and licked his head.
That was fucking 26 years ago when he was
Hack
licking
Myers?
Taz, okay?
He licked. What was it? Taz? Brother, that don't work for me, brother.
Look, Bam Bam had like 2 feuds in ECW, Shane Douglas and Taz. That's really it.
Who did Bam Bam Bigelow lick?
I love your search history. Bryan Danielson winning, I think that was the consensus from the time we saw that he was in the Owen Hart Memorial Cup. The Nerdport said Bam Bam did something strange for a friend.
See?
Oh,
There you go. Asian Joe, podcast episode name. Who did Bam Bam lick?
I
Write it down.
Good one. A good one.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought here.
Well, yes, Bryan Danielson, as you were saying. I thought Hangman, you definitely could have gone with him. They have the built-in story with Swerve. But, Bryan allegedly his last year, give him the big spotlight, maybe have him win the title, and then maybe just have a grudge match later down the line with Swerve and Hangman. I think that's still a good way to go.
My concern, my worry is they're going to make it a three-way with Hangman at Wembley.
What would be how do you get there?
You're gonna. Well, he's already.
Tony Khan just sends a text to fucking Tony Schiavone. Who gives a shit? That's how they get there. I've just been informed by the guy who's in the back with us, but he can't tell the Young Bucks to stop the shit.
On the heels of him losing to Danielson, he told the Elite he agreed, so he will be in Blood and Guts because Swerve is going to be in Blood and Guts.
Why are we doing Blood and Guts? Can I ask a fair question? Like, what is this like?
Because
this is like
July.
doing like fucking like what WWE does, booking this fucking big match just to have a match. Like, what are we doing? Like, why?
I would argue it'd make more sense to do the women. I think there's more heated stuff going on with the women now than
Yeah, let them. I mean, they're gonna bleed anyway. So let
I
them
agree with you,
fucking-
hand job. Much more
in the
sense to do
cage.
the women.
Yeah.
Yeah, women stay bleeding.
Oh my god! And then like there's like a 10-way makeout session in the middle of the fucking match.
With
I'd be down with that, TK.
Not
We
bad.
got our makeout session, you fucking ghoul.
No, I want more. Bro. You've had enough? Have you
can't-
had enough?
No, because then it's just a ladder match. Then if we're letting the women make out every week, it just gets boring.
What if it's a scissors match without scissors?
How do you win a scissors match?
Everybody wins. How do you lose?
Fuck yeah, dude. How do you?
With rocks.
Right.
Oh, fucking boo.
By the way, just as an aside, when I Googled Bam Bam like licking blood,
I can only imagine.
came across an article the night Bam Bam Bigelow punched a prostitute in the mouth.
Huh.
So there's a little Google foo for you kids. Go look that up. That
Violent
might be entertaining.
Look at that. We all learn here on the Shining Wizards. It's educational show.
The blood and guts thing is weird, right? Because the Elite obviously is the Bucks and Okada and Page. Do we need? Are we going? Is it 4-4 or 5-5?
No, it's Jungle Jackoff's there too.
Oh, Jungle Jackoff, great call. So it is 5-5. Up until Swerve declares for Blood and Guts, we've been presented with the possibility of obviously it's Mark Briscoe, and he's in the what's the contingency with conglomeration. Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and then the Acclaim seem to be there.
The
'cause
name
they're
of the group is the Conglomeration. Is that for true? Seriously?
Is that for true?
Because
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe just happened to say it in one promo, and now they're just beating a dead horse with it.
All right.
So
Well, you know
that's
what? If
fair.
Mark Briscoe came up with it, that's kind of endearing. So,
Yeah, it makes it easier to swallow. Oh, yeah. So
because he's a crazy fucking redneck from Delaware. That's why.
Speaking of swallowing, this has nothing to do with swallowing. Me and old Double T talked about this during lockdown. Where do you guys stand on the War Games gimmick type? Blood and guts, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. To me, first of all, the fact that they do it every year just severely dilutes it, in my opinion, especially when there's not a feud to support it. But I don't know, man. It's just like 50 minutes of fighting for no reason, and then the match starts. For me, it's not for me. Like, it's whatever. I see the appeal, I guess. I'm just not crazy about it.
I like old school war games. Lock them in, put a roof on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, because it's not just war games, but once everybody's in, it becomes the match beyond. And that was where it was, surrender or fucking die, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
It used to be
it's
quicker
just-
too. The intervals used to be quicker, so the match just kind of was paced better, I think.
yeah, I thought old school NWA, WCW, it was 5 minutes for the first two guys, and then it was every 2 minutes after. Is that not the case anymore?
It sounds right.
Something like that.
But
yeah,
you
the
gotta
matches-
have
yeah.
but you gotta have a build up to it. It's like the same shit with like all the fucking like Hell in the Cells and shit like that, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm just tired, and they do it periodically. It's like, make the story get to the match, not just here's the match and let's backpedal into a sort of story to get there. You know?
Right. I agree. Yeah, I mean, Hell in
Like
a Cell-
right now, Bloodline, all that shit,
Mhm.
you've got a natural progression. You can get there, you know? The fucking Elite, who've already laid waste to the fucking good guys, what are we doing? You know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthew Birch, this upcoming Blood and Guts match just seems like a vehicle to get Swerve and Hangman in a match against each other. Team AEW versus the Elite doesn't feel that important at all. Scott George outside the box thinking Hangman faces Mox at Wembley for yelling at Renee 2 weeks in a row in the interviews.
yeah, because I'm a fucking badass and we come through the crowd.
I mean, look, I'm all for it if it. I just don't want a 3-way. Like if we're gonna. I'm assuming
Somebody isolate that.
that I'm the guy that does the fucking isolations. I'm assuming I don't want the 3-way dance. So if that gets Paige in a match with Moxley at All In, I'm okay with that.
You thought you would slide by it by saying 3-way dance, didn't you?
And I don't want Adam Page in the title picture. What the fuck did he do? Nothing. Get
He's
him
a
out
former
of there.
champion.
Who gives a shit?
There's a.
Does every former champion get a title shot? I don't think so.
Well, he's in cahoots with the management, so he has his way in, you know?
Yeah,
and you know what's weird about AEW is none of their former champions ever get like a rematch. Like after.
Well, Nyla Rose is getting a TBS title shot this week, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's
but I
getting-
think that's more of like a fuck you to Britt Baker in storyline.
Why?
Oh, like the championship rematch clause is what you're looking for, Double T.
Yes.
Yes, I got you. They've kind of done away with it altogether.
Yeah, in AEW they do.
Well, in WWE too.
Occasionally, yeah. Like they got away from it for a while, but every once in a while, like they just had a rematch, didn't they? Like Cody and AJ was a rematch. They had like, I don't know. I don't
but,
think
like-
automatic rematches are necessary.
No, I don't think automatic rematches are necessary either. But like in a storytelling device, like if someone is the world champion and you lose the title, like Samoa Joe lost the title and he went on to just like, I'm content not being the champion. Let me mentor Hook and Shibata.
Right.
I don't know, like MJF lost the title. Obviously, he was hurt and he had to go away. Like there hasn't been like one guy who has lost the championship and been like, my vision is to get it back, and I think that's what we're seeing with Hangman Page. Maybe not so much the championship, but more get revenge on Swerve. Hi, Nelly.
They kind of fucked Swerve over anyway by putting Hangman in there to begin with. What's everybody been arguing about? They took too long to put it on Swerve. If you didn't have to deal with Hangman, you could have put on Swerve a lot sooner. You know? We already had a 3-way with them. Who gives a fuck? I don't want to see Hangman in the title picture. I really don't.
If you get rid of Nana and his entrance theme, he's lower mid card.
Who? Swerve?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Swerve hung with what's his nuts.
No, he's
with
not
the Ospreay.
He's not a bad performer, but that's it. That's what he's got a catchphrase. He's got Nana and he's got an entrance theme, right? That's what put him in the spot that he's in.
Yeah, I think he delivers when it's time. You know, when the build up leads to the match. In the match, he delivers, but I'm never like tuning into Dynamite, be like, oh, what's Swerve got to say today? It's like,
And he's the fucking world champion. You should be.
yeah, he doesn't feel like the top guy in the company.
No.
Also, like picking nits. AEW doesn't do any favors. Like the graphic they put out last week, like they have like international champion, women TBS champion. Sit down with Swerve. He's your fucking world champion. Why? And it's such a simple thing, but it's such a like you're not presenting him as the world champion. You're just saying like we're gonna hear from Swerve, not we're gonna hear from the AEW world champion.
I think, I don't know about you guys, but when AEW puts out those pictures every week where it's like they show every single fucking thing that's coming up on Dynamite, feels a little fucking indie-rific to me.
Yeah.
It feels like a poster that you would see in a fucking coffee shop window or like on a telephone pole. Like, hey, this is what you're going to see tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it so much. I'm not a fan of knowing every single segment that's going to happen on a show. Like, you know, advertise your main event, maybe a few segments here and there, but sometimes I see the card that they post and I'm like, nothing interests me, and then I don't tune in. Whereas if they didn't do that, I would tune in to be like, oh, what's going to happen? But they just have lost that from me.
Give us 2 or 3 things. You know?
Yeah.
Willow's going to be here defending the TBS championship tonight. You know, we're going to hear from Swerve Strickland on his title match coming up, whatever. And then, you know, Moxley's going to wiggle his way through the crowd and fucking cut himself open. That's all you need. Bing, bing, bing. 3 things.
What did you think about every motherfucker wearing a cowboy hat there, Handjob?
I'm not really for cowboy hats in general. Who's wearing Sky Blue? I think was wearing a cowboy
Fucking
hat, I
everybody's
guess.
wearing a cowboy
It's the
hat.
third. That's the Stampede.
Fuck.
People.
So,
damn
Handjob,
it.
Kyle, how did you feel about seeing everybody
It's-
wearing a fucking cowboy hat?
It's a bit pandering, you know. It's like wearing, you know, the hometown team's jersey. It's like you don't root for the Cardinals, you know. So it's like I don't know. If you're not a cowboy or a cowgirl, don't wear a cowboy hat.
Makes
You know what I'm
sense.
saying?
Now, follow-up question. Sky Blue versus, what's her fucking name? Just forgot her name. Sky
Lady
Blue.
Frost?
What's her with the Outcasts? Not Saraya, the other one.
Ruby.
Rubies.
Haley Cameron.
Harley
Yes.
Cameron, I think
Yes.
is her name.
Who?
Now, 2 heels, right? 1 match. Both come down cowboy
Yeah. One
hats.
cup.
Both coming down to cowboy hats. Both heels facing each other. Crowd, no reaction. Your thoughts?
They should have just made out.
Or just had a stampede.
Mm.
You know, what is a stampede? You go on a horse? Is that horses or bulls? Bulls is something different,
Cows.
right? Cows. Oh, it's cows.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, that's-
it's like just runaway of
Cattle.
all like yeah.
Was it like a what's the match? Like a bunkhouse match type deal? Or is it just a wrestling match? They just happen
No,
to be
it
wearing.
was just a wrestling match. It just happened, man.
They're in Calgary during the Stampede.
Who gives a shit? So they all got to wear
Embrace
cowboy
the
hats?
culture.
All right. Let's get rid of the
Seems like it's
cowboy
the
hats
culture.
for a second. Sky Blue versus what the fuck her name is. Both of them heels. No reaction from the crowd. Your thought. You're putting heel against heel, and they're lower level heels to put out there in front of the crowd because
Is Sky Blue still a heel though? I feel like I haven't seen her in a while. So has she gone under a? She was wearing white last time. So does that mean she's a babyface?
oh, she's still a heel.
No, that just means it wasn't that time.
Dude.
Yeah.
What? It wasn't time for her to be a heel. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2 heels. I mean, I don't know. I guess.
And
it's
by
not
the way, what
culture.
was wrong with Sky Blue being a babyface? There was absolutely nothing wrong with her being a babyface. There really wasn't.
No, there wasn't.
I think she did need some sort of dramatic character shift because
No,
where she was just a generic. Hey,
Yeah.
here you wear your Converses and backwards hat like half the other
Yeah,
women's
she's a
wrestlers.
cute little underneath babyface. That's all. You give her a win once in a while, and for the most of the time, she jobs.
Matthew Birch, is Sky Blue really heel anymore? That she's no longer spooky.
They talked about it on commentary.
That
Talking
she's
about
no longer spooky.
no her poor attitude that's still lingering, even though she's Julia Hart's injured and all that.
So she's not spooky, but she has a bad attitude.
She's still a heel. Yes.
Fuck them too.
How do you just lose the spookiness?
Just wash it off.
Question.
You wash it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
like is there like a cream for it?
Well, you take a shower.
Oh, I'm gonna blow your mind, handsome Kevin. I put on deodorant and I don't have it on any socks tonight.
Prove it.
Wow.
Couldn't be more proud of you, Double T.
Oh yeah.
My
There
man.
we go.
I don't know if you can see that I put deodorant on, but I put deodorant on when I got out of shower.
You look like
My
you
sock.
smell better.
Yeah.
There's an air of confidence from that corner of the stream.
True.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, speaking of women, well, we were talking about the Owen Hart. We touched on Mariah May. Do we see her winning? Do we see her beating Toni Storm?
I think you have to.
Do you know?
And then she'll comfort her when she loses, and they'll make out, and then
And
the
then Mina Shirakawa will come back and they'll
yeah,
dance.
and then la, 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 la,
If so, it's either Mariah May wins or Toni Storm wins and Jamie Hayter returns.
I don't know if Jamie Hayter's coming back, dude. It's been a very long time.
And we also
I
like,
love me
it's-
some Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, it's also weird. Like we don't know the severity of her injury, and then Britt Baker comes out like 2 weeks ago and's like, she's like, I wasn't I wasn't working because I had a fucking mini stroke. And like all the fucking like bullshit chatter that gets like leaked through the AEW channels, and like one of your biggest women stars, and we don't know why she's hurt because she had a mini stroke. Like, it's pretty fucking serious. Like, either put a cap on everything or tell us why she's not at fucking TV.
Maybe they don't know.
Yeah, and wrestlers come and go there pretty frequently. So, you know, when one disappears for a while, I don't really think about it.
Joe's gone. He's got to go be the clown in the show.
Joe
metal. What's
Twisted
the
Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Medical. Twisted.
Not Twisted Medical. Hey, I'm Dr. Joe.
Must have been that mini stroke.
I might be having a fucking
Show
mini
you a
stroke.
stroke.
You know what? I like that they did the backstage stuff with Mariah and she didn't explain herself yet. Like, you have to tune into Dynamite. Nelly. You have to tune
Cliffhanger action.
Yeah, like, give me something to tune in for.
Very jarring. You're very.
Are they making too big of a deal out of 250 here on Wednesday night?
I forgot it was 250 till you.
They're
just
giving us
mentioned it,
Ospreay MJF. They're giving us Swerve Okada.
I don't mind big matches on TV. It becomes a problem when you do it every week, but I'm sure it's all leading to how they're building to All In, so I'm fine with it. But
and Blood and
I don't have a
Guts.
problem with it. And Blood and Guts. Oh, who could forget?
Right.
Who
Well,
could forget?
Swerve versus Okada. That's fucking. They're on opposite sides in Blood and Guts.
Gives a shit.
Are they fighting for the advantage?
You know what? They haven't announced it yet, but make sure you follow Tony Khan on Twitter tomorrow, because maybe he steals that and he announces it.
I'll get right on it. Give him a little follow ski. Yeah.
I've never given less of a shit about Okada than I do in AEW. I don't care.
But he says bitch, and everybody.
Yeah,
loves
he's a
it.
Japanese guy that says bitch, and the fucking kick party over there fucking laughs at him.
It's fun.
No,
it's fun.
Yeah, but he's not. He's an animal. He's the guy that fucking ran Rugshot all over everybody in fucking New Japan, and now he's
He'll
just
get back there. You can't have too many animals
he's fucking
in the barn.
Kai and Tai in AEW, dude.
Indeed.
We're not going to besmirch Kai and Tai, first of all. They chopped the guy's dick off, so that's animalistic.
No, it was shrinkage, bro.
They
Know
tried
your
to.
history.
They tried to. It's the intent.
It's not the intent.
So, Okada just needs to chop somebody's cock off, and then we're back.
Oh, is that all it takes?
It's all it takes. I don't ask for much, just a little severed.
Choppy.
Yeah.
And Jeb Kyle, I got to ask you this here: where do you fall on Jo socks?
I've never used one personally. To me, it would ruin the sock.
Right.
'Cause I'm serving up heavy ropes, so. Yeah, so I feel like it would, and sometimes my socks have holes in it, and that becomes a whole other. You gotta check the sock.
It's like the handgun in the paper bag situation.
Right, exactly. I mean, it doesn't reach that far, but
course.
Would you say you rival Peter North? Do you know who Peter North is?
Yes, I do. I do.
I don't know what these younger guys know. I don't know.
I'll tell you something about Peter North. He has a viscosity that's unmatched. So
he also has fucking distance, bro.
Yeah, I mean, in the shot put category, I think he beats me.
What kind of diet you think he's on that he gets that kind of consistency, viscosity, and you know?
A lot of pineapple, a lot of fruits.
Volume.
Yeah. A lot of starch, proteins. A lot of that.
Like,
No,
what are we
that was a
talking?
stupid question.
Like bananas, guavas, like shit that's like thicker than the average fruit.
I mean, I've never tasted it, so I'm not sure. I can only give you.
Oh, I'm not talking about taste. I'm talking about to get that viscosity.
Right, but that's how you measure it a lot of times.
Consistency.
By taste.
Yeah. What are we doing?
So arm drags, everybody.
I fucking looked down for 2 seconds, and how do we get here?
What is everybody's favorite type of arm drag? Go.
Standard run of the mill.
Yes.
Run of the mill arm drag.
HK, what's your favorite arm drag?
Oh yeah, give me a regular arm drag.
You don't like a Japanese? No Japanese arm drag. No.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot of effort put into it. You just fall back and throw your arm, and the dude's supposed to do a flip.
Yeah,
it's judo, man. You use your opponent's momentum against them.
No, that's your stature typical arm drag though, like a judo throw.
But you don't know.
Oh, fucking terrible. KJG to my left.
No, he didn't say Janowski.
Arm drag.
Here, take a look at. Oh, here, take a look at this ass, Wong.
What did I say? I don't even know what I said.
I don't know, but the whisper just made it feel like you were behind me.
Fucking disaster.
No, we're having fun. Stop it.
We're getting into the nitty gritty
of what?
All elite wrestling, pineapples, Peter North, all of it.
Did you really give a fuck about the this tournament, handjob, at all?
So the tournament, I like that they added stakes. So that immediately
steaks. Who doesn't love a good steak?
Yeah. So and the matches were good within it. So I was a big fan, and it all led to something. It all had a purpose, and I think each winner, Bryan Danielson, obviously the built-in story of his retirement, his last hurrah, and then you have the more personal kind of element with the women. So I think they kept it different in each category. And I think they were both pretty intriguing. The most intriguing ways they could have ended it, with those involved.
Does Danielson now have to win the title?
I think so. I don't think he wants to, but goddammit, he needs to. I mean, why not? You could have Swerve and Hangman have a grudge feud. They don't need the title involved. I guess Hangman's is his motivation the title. I guess that would make sense, right?
Yes.
No, the motivation is that Swerve went into his baby's crib, right? That's probably more important.
Yeah. I think his motivation is people forget the fact that Swerve broke into his house.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think it. I think it'll lead back to the time. I mean, you could have Danielson win and then lose, soon after.
Idiot. You're such an idiot. You need to change your account. You fucking dumb.
I know.
You fucking dumb.
I was trying to delete it before you fucking put it up, you dick.
I didn't put it up. Why did
you? HK, you sold me out, you rat fuck.
Oh, I would never.
That's your fucking better half over there.
Equal half.
Thanks, Dick.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring some levity to the show, and
we like to have fun here.
Of course we do. Oh my goodness.
Kyle, you're doing what are you doing? Starcade 96 tomorrow's dropping Wednesday.
Starcade night, the match of the century.
Oh boy, that's not a fucking understatement.
A little Roddy, a little Hogan, a little Roddy's hip.
I cower over no one. Whatever the fuck he says.
Something like that. He yells a lot. I never really hear what he's saying, but there's a lot of awkward breathing and yelling. So.
Is this before he fought John Tenta and the two lumberjacks?
I believe so. Yes. I'm not familiar, so I would assume so.
Oh, they were at Club La Vila. They all came out in kilts?
Yeah, come on, bro. Team Piper. He was trying to put a team together before he realized this is fucking stupid. Let me reach out to Ric Flair and the Horsemen.
Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar. So, yes, I would say this is before.
It was War Games. Not all of them were great during that time period.
The fucking tagline for this fucking Starcade 96, not your typical warm, fuzzy holiday special. Jesus Christ.
That's the tagline?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a Dusty creation? It's not your typical creation, baby. It's not warm and fuzzy. There's going to be some murdering in the cage.
Let me ask you this. Prior to this Starcade, was WrestleMania 6 the last time we saw Hogan beat clean? Oh, no. Hey, he wasn't beat clean at Survivor Series. He submits. He submits to the Piper here.
And remember, then we all thought Piper was the world champion.
I mean, why have the world title defended on a pay-per-view?
Yeah, well, of course.
That'd be silly.
Not
on the biggest
when you have
pay-per-view
fucking Akira Hokuto and Medusa on the card.
Crowning the inaugural WCW Women's Champion. I mean, it's really just a fantastic moment.
And then you didn't even give it to Medusa, for Christ's sake.
I just learned this, when I was recording this. I didn't know they had a WCW Cruiserweight Women's title.
Yep. Went to Japan, never came back.
Like, what would the weight threshold be?
Probably Riho. Yeah, probably Riho.
That's it, right? I guess that's why. It's just Riho facing herself over and over again. So they got
it's funny because MLW, their women's title is called the World Featherweight Championship, which makes sense. I think it's kind of cool that they gave it like a weight class designation, but yeah, complete agreement. Like, no need for a women's cruiserweight.
Yeah. Doesn't NWA have like a women's United States tag team? Like they have a lot of meaningless belts, don't they?
NWA?
Yeah.
The current NWA does have a women's tag title, but they also, for the small roster they have world men's titles and U.S. men's titles as well. And I think they were going to, wasn't there a scuttlebutt that they were going to introduce a United States championship for the men? I thought they've got so many titles as it is, and the TV titles are both on the same woman. It's fucked up. It really is. I don't even think there's United States champions at this point. I think those belts are held up too.
Let's see. Your world champion is EC3. Your junior heavyweight champion is Joe Alonzo. Your national champion is Tom Lattimore. Your Mid-American heavyweight champion is Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yeah, that was the new belt. Yeah.
Your world tag team champions are Blunt Force Trauma. The United States tag titles are vacant.
And I have no idea why. I haven't watched NWA in a fucking dog's age.
I haven't watched
Kenzie Kenzie Page is still the women's champion.
She's she's one of the only bright spots on that show.
Tyra's still bumbling around over there?
The King Bees are your women's tag team champions.
Yeah, one's named King and the other one's named B.
Yeah, Charity King and Danny B.
Yeah, there you go.
Well done.
And your TV champion is Max the Impaler.
She holds both belts.
Yes, they unified the women's TV championship and the TV championship.
Yeah, because why the fuck not? Good job, Billy.
The world women's.
You fucking strap the belt to Mims and then you fuck him over. Good job, Billy.
Damn. Do you call him Billy or William?
You know, Samhain is coming back again.
Samhain.
What are they going to do? Fucking heroin on this episode?
Yeah, I feel like that just happened. Man,
I don't think this is frowned upon anymore, though.
What, heroin?
Yeah.
Kyle,
might
who
be legal in a couple states now.
Who are you doing Starrcade 96 with?
Juice Springsteen of
there you go.
The Juice Box podcast. Not Bruce Springsteen.
Right.
Juice.
Whoa.
Not O.J. Simpson. Juice Springsteen. No, he's a big WCW guy. He actually has that tagline. They were selling merch at the time. What was it? Not a fuzzy, whatever the fuck.
Warm holiday.
They sold stockings with the tagline on it, and he has that. That's how big of a WCW fan he is. So it was a good old time.
Wow.
Good old time. Just pulling each other's puds, talking some WCW.
I love it. Well, make sure you guys follow Kyle at Apron Bump Podcast. And you go to his Twitter, and then there's a link tree, and then all the links are there. You can subscribe to his YouTube and
apronbump.com. You find anything at Apron Bump on all the social medias. That's basically it. Hey, check out the most recent episode dropped with old Double T, little Lockdown 2007. It was a hoot.
How's that doing in the numbers? Numbers look good.
Oh, you guys are top 25 in Spain now.
Yeah, we're big in Turkey now, so and I owe that all to you.
It's my rap stylings.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Got a more.
Put it over the top.
Never mind.
Well, Kyle, you're the best. Thanks for joining us.
You really are,
You're
dude.
the best. I love you all. If I could kiss you all right now, I would.
And we love the fact that you would be willing to help a brother out on a dying wish.
Good friend. Good friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Bare minimum, I think. But yeah,
Kyle's amazing. I'll say it.
you guys are amazing.
And I love your shirt, by the way. Very nice, the Superbox shirt. Very nice.
Yeah. Just had a friend come back from Portugal, and they got it
Fucking
there.
A, dude. Superbox is awesome.
Super Bach. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Bach suckers. Right?
Well, I mean, okay. You know what? I'll allow it.
We're bringing it back.
There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to go
back half.
Suck my bro's cock, I guess. I don't know.
Good man.
Come on. You don't got to be bold about it.
Suck my bro's wiener.
No, help a brother out. You're going to go help your brother out. Yeah. There you go.
Go help a brother out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I love you all.
I like it.
Thanks, Kyle.
Hail Satan.
All right. HGC with our guy, Kyle.
Hail Satan. How do I get rid of this fucking hand job thing? So much shit we got programmed in here. There we go.
Yeah, we put effort into the show. Are you going to bring Kevin in, or is he going to bring himself in?
There he is.
Ooh, what a segment, boys.
Oh, it's been 59 minutes of something.
Something else.
My power came back on at like 10 after 7. I jumped on here at like 7:20, and it's been a roller coaster ever since. Holy hell! Who did Bam Bam Bigelow ever lick?
It's a great question. We never did get the answer of who Bam Bam licked.
No, he punched a hooker.
Yeah, I mean, we got a better answer, I think.
Yeah.
And we all win in a scissor. And I wrote down who did Bam Bam Bigelow lick, and we all win in a scissor match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Both statements are very true.
Yes.
Man. Whoa, good stuff, boys.
Things are okay over there in the Garifo land.
Yeah, a little chaotic this afternoon. No power. Transformer blew and a tree branch fell on it. Started a fire right in front of my house. Everyone's good, though. Power just came back on a little while ago, so we are good ski Magoodsky.
Bam Bam Bigelow licked Pitbull number 2's head, by the way. Sorry, I wasn't.
I got you. Pitbull number 2. There's the fucking answer.
Is that Gary Wolf or was that the other one?
That's Anthony Durante.
Durante McAnty.
Gary Wolf is Pitbull number 1. Oh my goodness, gravy. All right, well, we're all here together now.
Yay!
All together now. 2 weeks from 700. How's that? How you guys doing with that?
What do you mean?
How's it coming along?
I got a guest booked. I could book another one if you'd like.
You got that half an hour time slot. You do whatever you want. Miko did fall into that time slot for you, though.
So I got 2 guests.
He's your guy. I don't fucking want him on the show.
Wow.
What? He's just going to show up. He's going to book himself to wrestle at my barbecue. He's going to talk about fucking Ludwig Borga, reindeers, and then he's going to go Pumpa Kun, and he's going to leave.
Pumpa Kun.
Anybody got Otto Von Clutch's email?
You could probably friend request him on Facebook. He definitely blocked me. That fucking turd.
Is that Heavy Metal's kid?
Yeah.
Yes, Van
Tombstone
Hammer's
Jesus' kid.
Yeah.
All right, so Tony's got a guest. How about the other 3 of us? How we looking?
I think I need to dial back my expectations because I've shot a couple shots and no response.
Yeah,
So,
I like that. Welcome to the club, buddy. That's why I said I'm not doing this by myself.
Yeah.
I got a couple irons in the fire. I just don't know which way I want to go yet. I got a half hour to kind of do what I want with, and I'm not sure which way I'm going to go.
Get Stonehenge and Petey Brown and Big Opossum. You know what? Fuck Petey Brown. Get Big Opossum.
Wow. Fuck Petey Brown.
Well, I mean, I would if he asked me to, because I'm a good friend. So.
Oh, so now you're friends with Petey Brown?
No, but if I would hook a brother up if he asked me to.
Friend by extension.
Yeah.
No, you guys are out.
Extension.
I'm just a little upset because these are guys that I considered like maybe not friends, but like definitely like more than acquaintances, less than friends. Like right, like in that meaty part of the ratio. It's like handshake, hello, hug, chat on social when it's not asking for them to come on the show. But like when you ask them to come on the show, it's
crickets.
They don't get back to you. Yeah,
so they don't fall into the fellatio ratio.
No, not the fellatio ratio.
Gotcha.
No, the fellatio ratio is a whole different ballgame. That's I don't know what the hell that conversation was about.
Either do I.
Conversation.
At KJG, thoughts on the winners of the Owen Hart Cup?
Loved it. Loved everything about it. I think you guys were spot on with your assessment of the Mariah May stuff. Couldn't have been done better. Like even you could have like Triple H couldn't have done that better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how good that turn was. And that's how good it came across on television. Daniel Bryan, I think, despite what a lot of people think was quite obvious. So that again, not surprising. I look forward to that match. And you guys were also spot on about your Swerve stuff, I think, about how he's not presented as a top guy. Even on their own posters, he's not presented on their top guy. I saw one today where they were promoting Dynamite, and it was Ospreay, Tony Storm, and somebody else, and like gigantic photos. And on the bottom, it was like 4 other people, and Swerve was one of them, just like tiny as fuck.
So when you were watching it, did you? So after the Hangman and Danielson, and they really, I don't know, there was so much of a feeling like there was going to be a turn there by Jarrett, but then after there wasn't, right? Danielson went over. You didn't see the turn coming at all in the main event. That's all I could focus on. Yeah,
from Mariah. Well, I didn't think it would come from Mariah if there was one.
Okay, you thought it was, gotcha.
Yeah,
See, after there was no turn in the Danielson Page match, because I was locked in on Jarrett going, there's going to be something. When there wasn't, you kind of defaulted back to, okay, well, there has to be a turn in the main event then.
So to me, first of all, I don't think you could have done a turn there, only because there's no, like, Jeff Jarrett has turned how many times? Like, there's no impact with Jeff Jarrett doing anything other than being really sentimental about his relationship with Owen Hart. Mm-hmm. That's his role in that tournament. Mm-hmm. So him turning on anybody makes no sense. It's dumb. It wouldn't work, and it would have no impact because Jeff Jarrett is 100 years old. Still great at what he does, but it would mean nothing. So
wouldn't it add to it, knowing his relationship with Owen Hart?
No, because Owen Hart's not here to do anything about it. Like, he's turning
that, but the whole sentimental thing about him being in the tournament and everybody getting behind him because of how he feels about Owen Hart and that connection. So if he turns in the tournament, you know what I mean? Like,
but then what are we getting? Daniel Bryan, Jeff Jarrett? Like, who cares about that?
No. I'm saying he would have helped Hangman in that match because he was outside as the enforcer.
Right.
Yeah. So he would then be, you know what I mean?
But then what's the payoff?
Well, the payoff eventually would be Danielson and Double J,
which does nothing.
Yeah, I think I don't think that it's fair to say that there would be nothing, but you know what I mean. Like, there's nothing behind it. I think it adds to it knowing that his connection with Owen Hart.
But again, like, you have to this is all supposed to lead towards a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what is Jeff Jarrett's role going to be going forward? You're going to put Jeff Jarrett in a main one-on-one match in Wembley Stadium? Like, it's not, the Owen Hart tournament's not in a vacuum. It leads to something else.
Mm-hmm.
So
for the winners,
huh?
For the winners, of course.
Right, but then like again, it goes back to Matt. Would you honestly want to see Bryan Danielson versus Jeff Jarrett?
I did if it was going to be the finals of the tournament in a blow-off match. Not really.
Yeah. If it was the finals of the tournament, it would have been a sentimental good guy. They would hug it out afterwards probably, and Daniel Bryan would probably win, and Jeff Jarrett and Daniel Bryan would hug it out. But like, and T-Donk, like Jeff Jarrett in an actual a blood feud with Bryan Danielson, like, no thanks, with all due respect.
Whatever.
All right. Okay.
Oh boy. Anything else in the world of AEW you guys want to cover before we move forward?
When's the next tournament?
I don't think we have a tournament announced, Tony.
Good. Until tomorrow or till Wednesday. Jesus.
You think so?
You guys covered AEW pretty well. I was listening in.
Well, I mean, it was all these guys, you know.
Yeah, no, Tony, I don't include you really much when it comes to AEW talk.
And talk about AEW.
I do. I mean, it kind of bleeds into Ring of Honor, and I haven't watched any Ring of Honor in forever, but we got the Super Card of Honors coming up at the end of the month. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it just, and I think Kerry Silken came out today and was like, you know, Tony Khan is not doing, he's not treating ROH very well, Kerry Silken said today. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, Mark Briscoe's the first person to declare for the AEW team in Blood and Guts. Like, it's a fucking Ring of Honor champion. Like, I don't know. And then fucking, no offense, like, I love Roddy Strong, but him beating Dalton Castle, he's like the number, like, these are all guys that are on like AEW TV in AEW programs. Like, why am I supposed to like give a shit now?
I give a shit about Dalton Castle every fucking time, and him with those.
He got knocked the fuck out.
Him and those, was it Turbo? I forget their fucking names.
What are they? The Outrunners?
Outrunners, yeah.
Works for me. I fucking love it. Anything he does works for me.
That it works for me too because he's not on fucking AEW every week. Like he's an ROH guy. It makes sense for him to be in ROH. Like he's a star. Build your fucking company around him. Roderick Strong, Mark Briscoe, who are featured every week on fucking AEW TV with minimal mention of Ring of Honor. Why am I supposed to give a shit about that now?
You're not.
I mean, I'm not paying fucking $10 a month to watch fucking Ring of Honor TV. Sorry.
No.
I know we have a lot of fun with you, Matt, about this, but it's like when you're like a subset of a company and you're completely treated as a subset of a company, it shows. Just like we did, just like they did with when they brought back ECW, WWECW, and you have. Why is it this guy's my ECW champion and he's on a WWE pay-per-view? Like, why not? You have, and they had TV. So, like, why not build this up to be what the best it can be as opposed to, treating it like the redheaded stepchild that it is? I think this was to be honest with you, Matt, I think this was a mark purchase. He got it at a good price. He's a freaking billionaire. He can do whatever he wants. So, it really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. He's not getting TV anytime soon for the show. If he had TV, maybe he would treat it a little differently. But it's just like, remember when we were talking about turning Rampage into Ring of Honor? Like, why don't you just do that? Like, what's the difference?
There is no difference, right?
It's frustrating. And like, Matt, I couldn't tell you the last time I watched Ring of Honor. The only time I watch Ring of Honor, if there's somebody that I know, like if the Iron Savages are on it, I'll check them out. But other than that, like, that's it.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because I Ring of Honor used to mean something, and like I'm kind of starting to like feel Tony's pain. Like, why are we gonna pick this fucking pay-per-view?
Oh God, we got to pick this.
I don't know. Do we like that? Like,
yeah.
Do we have to pick a fucking Angelico, Commander, AR Fox, fucking Dante Martin 4-way dance?
Have we picked ROH so far this year?
I think we did.
We did, but I mean,
Supercard of Honor.
We also stopped picking NWA. I mean, we were picking NWA for a while too.
And we stopped picking New Japan outside of Wrestle Kingdom.
We
did
got
Supercard of Honor, and everyone did well.
Even me?
Yeah, you went 8-2.
Oh,
you and Brundo went 8-2. Me, Tony, and KJG went 9-1.
Oh yeah, we're picking this shit.
That's fine.
Why? So you can get further into the fucking hole, dude?
I got to try to get out of the hole now.
You ain't getting out of that hole, bro.
No, because now I know I got to lob so many Hail Marys.
It's you and Manji stuck in a fucking trailer.
You don't. There's so much. There's so much time left. You don't have to throw Hail Marys.
I know that was it was a bad move by me. I thought I had to start throwing the huck and the Marys. I don't need to huck Mary.
No Mary hucking yet.
All right.
Huh?
No Mary hucking. What?
I don't know. A Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Huh?
Oh, it was topical. No, you didn't think it was topical?
No, I mean, I don't know. No. When Matt is not enthused about something, I start to question it.
Really?
Yeah, because you get enthused about everything.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, NWA, we're not picking that anymore.
No, well, they were running like...
Oh, see you later, KJG.
All right, bye, Kevin. Costa la pasta. They were running like fucking like there was like 20 matches and it was spread over 2 nights, but you didn't know who half the matches were. Tournaments, now everything's pre-taped. Like the Crockett Cup is done already, but they're still showing it on the CW app, which is free, which I don't know how I get on the NWA mailing list, and I have to get off of it because I don't care. The fucking NWA. Let's pay some bills. We still got to talk about Rhea Ripley's back. Joe Hendry is on NXT. The Rascals are on NXT. The trade-off with Impact is not great. It's not. We got to talk. Look, man, like we'll talk about it when we come back because it's just goofy. There's some MLW results. I don't know if anyone watched Blood and Thunder. Did anyone watch Blood and Thunder?
I did.
KJG watch fucking Blood and Thunder.
Watch the whole damn show.
Wow, SummerSlam's starting to shape up. Slammiversary starting to shape up, and we're gonna cover all that after we pay some bills.
KJG, my man, give me 3.
Back after this.
We'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in every Monday night to listen to The Shining Wizards. If you'd like to continue to support us outside of listening, we've got a few ways for you to do that. If you shop at Amazon, go over to amazon.shiningwizards.com, do your shopping as usual, and when you make your purchase, a little bit of that purchase price will go back to support the show. If you like to wear t-shirts, merch.shiningwizards.com will take you to our Pro Wrestling Tees store, where we've got over a dozen great designs from over 11 years of professional wrestling podcasting. You can become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast, and the more you support us, the more things that you're entitled to receive, and believe me, they are fantastic. Continue to listen to us wherever you listen to us on the World Wide Web, and make sure you like, rate, review, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Helps us out, and we can continue to bring you the love fest that is The Shining Wizards.
It's time for your weekly lineup of shows on the Shining Wizards Network. On Mondays, check out the latest from Gorilla Brain, featuring the year of Duke and Rogue, covering the history of wrestling year by year. Also from Gorilla Brain is the Tots Pod with Handsome Kevin and Loverboy Al, telling people to get off the lawn and reviewing wrestling figures. Also on Mondays, get your horror fix with 30 Screams or Less featuring Steve and Corey, where they review a horror film in 30 minutes or less. Monday nights live, it's The Shining Wizards, where it's wrestling talk and talk about wrestling. Wednesday nights, it's the Mark Order Podcast, covering everything AEW with Ant Money, Kate the Great, Ryan Schlong, and Asian Joe. Get your metal fix on Fridays with Snowy and Aaron on Radioactive Metal, the longest-running metal podcast on the planet. Saturdays, it's High Five Tom and Will Mercier on ROH Revelry, covering the history of Ring of Honor. On Sundays, it's Inconclusive Breakdown with Justin and Vince, covering the week in pop culture, politics, and more. The Shining Wizards Network also features other great shows, including Bread Club, where Kieran and Matt cover everything New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Brocast, where brothers Alan and Tom watch some of the greatest and not-so-great matches in wrestling. Turnbuckle Throwbacks, where the Impact Playa Phil Rhea discusses current wrestling while paying homage to the past. And Wrestling Night in Canada, where Snowy, Matt, and Dustin put a north of the border perspective on the world of wrestling. Enjoy all the great shows on the Shining Wizards Network. Entertainment, here.
For centuries, women have tried to enhance the size of their breasts because women know that itty-bitty titties just don't stack up. After all this time, 21st century technology has provided the ladies with a modern miracle of science. Introducing Curve Crafter 5000 for the ultimate in cleavage construction. A technological breakthrough with 2 simple suction cups. Ladies, you can suck your way to the size of your dreams. And if you act now, you get the sweater stretcher absolutely free to guarantee firmness and a full bosom that people with any pronouns will enjoy. For the Curve Crafter 5000 and the free sweater stretcher, call now at 551-333-1030 for only $29.99 plus $5 shipping and handling, or send check or money order to the address on your screen.
You know, I just realized that's from Department Double D.
There's an Easter egg every time you watch it.
Love it.
We're back. Sorry, I was tapping along here to the tune in my dome. If you have not checked out our Patreon, I highly suggest you do patreon.com/wizardspodcast. Brand new episode just dropped today. The boys discussing who should not be in the WWE Hall of Fame, and it's definitely worth checking out. $3 a month. That's all it gets you. All right, so if you're so upset about Tony Khan giving away MJF and Will Ospreay for free, right, and you're like, what am I going to do with this money since I can't spend it on this wrestling match? Just go over to patreon.com/wizardpodcast. Way cheaper than an AEW pay-per-view. $3 a month. Come on, people. And you get great bonus content. So you check that out. And there's other tiers and all that information is available at patreon.com/Wizards Podcast. WWE continues to be doing things pretty fun, right? I'm enjoying this ride to SummerSlam. How about you guys?
Doing things pretty fun. I agree with that.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mommy's back.
Mommy's back. Fucking awesome. Although, shame on USA Network. Shame, shame, shame. I was watching it live. When Dom and Rhea get face to face and she says something to him, it goes to whatever that fucking weird show where they're all like fucking ranchers and they fuck each other. Like it ends. The show goes off the air.
What ranching fucking show is this?
I don't know. What's on fucking
USA? It's not Chrisley Knows Best, is it?
No, that's gone. What's on after
But
Raw?
their whole family's in jail, aren't they?
La Femme Nikita.
It's not.
Ooh.
Stockings, leg on bench.
Yeah, they didn't bring back leg on bench?
No.
Fuck, dude. Now you
on
got me
after
horny. Wait, what?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I hope you have a good friend near.
I really don't, bro.
I know.
Don't worry, next month.
Yep.
Come on, man. What is
Ranchers?
this shit?
At
Ranchers.
Casa de Double T. Ranchers. Isn't that the show that Buff Bagwell was on?
Bunny Ranchers?
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's not. No, it's not the Amer. What the fuck?
I like your Mets hat, by the way.
Thanks, man. City Connect.
There you go.
You made hats of those too? I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a jersey too. What program airs after Monday Night Raw
Trash Pandas, huh?
tonight?
Trash Pandas. Rocket City. Rocket City Trash
Why is this so
Pandas.
fucking difficult right now?
It could be something different every week, dude.
Stupid Hulu. No, because I'm watching every Monday and I'm like posting the show and it just goes into it and it's the same fucking thing every week.
Anyone in the chat know what comes on
I'm-
after Raw? Anyone? Bueller?
Oh, Race to Survive Alaska is on tonight. It's brand new. That is not the fucking show. God damn it.
Ranch.
Maybe it is the show. Maybe they're fucking in Alaska.
No.
They got ranches in Alaska.
Yeah, they fuck on them.
That's right. Anchorage.
Why is this so difficult for me to
Palmer.
find? Am I not doing this right?
You just go to the fucking TV guide, Double T.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up last week though.
Why?
Because it's not on this week. It's Alaska Survivors.
Just go.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, anyhow. So yeah, Rhea comes back. Dom is like, oh shit. Liv is like all like runaway
Horny?
scared, but then they
No,
then
she
they
wants it.
then they get you that backstage footage on the social medias where she's laughing. Her plan has come together perfectly. So mommy's back.
Big deal.
Can
Race to
she?
Survive New Zealand?
That's tonight.
Oh, that's tonight? Never
You
mind.
said it was Alaska tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Alaska, New
Oh,
Zealand.
yeah, Alaska, New Zealand, column A, column B.
Nova Scotia, Illinois.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Show me more.
Oh yeah.
Nova Scotia, Illinois is not a bad
I'm
episode
looking
title.
for the stupid.
Ever been to? Yeah. Where you from? Illinois. Oh yeah. What part? Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. It's really cold. Holy shit.
You heard of it?
Stupid.
These dogs are barking.
What are we doing?
Don't come a harking.
Double T's gonna find the Ranch Fuck Show.
That's fucking gonna annoy the shit out of me if I can't find it.
It's Silk Stockings, Palmer, Alaska.
TV guide. What was last week? July 8th.
So Matt, you're telling me you know the episode?
Oh.
Damn it, that was bad.
Did you know the episode of what?
Yeah, that was terrible. No, I screwed it up.
Double T did a judo joke earlier, so it's kind
Is it the McBee Dynasty, America's Real Cowboys?
I don't know.
I think that's it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like all these cowboys just show up and
Yeah, this is it. The McBee dynasty of real American cowboys. McBee Farm and Cattle is on the brink of being $1 billion business or a disaster.
And aren't there a bunch of like cougars that are waiting for him? Or is that
like women?
Yes.
Yes. It's a fucking disaster. Yeah, this is the shitty show that comes on after Raw. Anyway, that was a long way to get there. All right, so Mommy's back. CM Punk, Seth Rollins go face-to-face to kick off Raw.
That was awesome.
Right? Chad Gable still being haunted by the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job with background stories as well. Like you see Gable with who's it, Creed? Yeah.
Literal background stories. Like they're actually in the background talking while they're interviewing like Sonya Deville and
so you have to pay attention. You just fucking have to pay attention to everything that's happening.
And they're doing the videos are doing a good job too, because now they're slowly starting to introduce the other guys and in the group, like they're showing their faces for like a split second, like, and get into it like nobody wanted them, this and that, like, so it's just as intriguing as it was when it first started, because you still really don't know, and you really don't know what they're going to do once the bell rings, and if they even wrestle a match, to be honest with you. Like this could all be like peripheral like nonsense for Netflix. Like who knows? Like do you guys think that these guys will wrestle? Like,
oh yeah.
Like, do you think Uncle Howdy has a match?
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
As Uncle Howdy or as Bo?
As Bo. I like the idea of them being who they are, and then that is their like alter ego, like but they wrestle as like whatever Dexter Loomis's character is,
like the buzzard.
Is he Buzzard, right?
Yeah. Buzzard. He's
like
Buzzard McGee.
Nope. Like if we get more sit downs, like when we got the Bo Dallas Uncle Howdy thing, but then Bo Dallas is wrestling as Bo Dallas, and then Dexter is sitting doing a face to face with Beaky Buzzard, and then but Dexter is no.
Yeah, why are all these characters named after Looney Tunes? Like you have Joe Gacy has Porky like a pig.
Porky Pig, yeah, no, you nailed it.
Dun, 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 dun.
I just want to see Joe Gacy go, that's all, folks.
Yeah, the beat.
I think that would be pretty cool if it was like not the Porky Pig thing.
Yo, they're literally all Looney Tunes. You got Bugs Bunny, Eric Rowan.
Yeah, like super duper fascinating. Sonya Deville's back. Kevin mentioned that. Adam Pearce does the backstage segments begging Punk, like, please don't come next week because McIntyre's going to be there. Then as he goes to walk in his office, Bo Dallas is sitting there. So, like, there's that. They're just Sammy, Dragunov, Braun Breaker is a thing. Like, we still don't know what's going on with Damian Priest, Sheamus, Pete, Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne. Like, a lot of spoons in the fire.
Yeah, because, like, the whole, like, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate have been more relegated to NXT lately, which is fine. But then like they revisited the story of when Sheamus got hurt, he came back and he like disbanded the Brawling Brutes. So like they touched on that, which was awesome. And Pete Dunne wanted nothing to do with Sheamus, which was really cool. And so yeah, Matt, to your point, they're really like they're not letting you forget about stuff anymore. Like, and they're not forgetting about stuff anymore.
Yes.
So
the Gunther promo vignette before the main event, like fucking big feel, like awesome shit.
So getting back to the whole Rhea Ripley of it all, like, do we think we are going to get this at SummerSlam right away? Are they going to fast track this right now?
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
You have to, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's going to be
some match.
There's a Judgment Day blow up just impending right now. Obviously, you saw the footage of Damian Priest helping out the Uso there in
Mexico, right?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So there's a big excuse me,
And-
big Judgment Day blow up. You know,
And the fact that Damian Priest didn't tell Finn and the rest of the guys that Rhea was back, he knew, but he didn't tell them. He's like, I'm keeping this one to myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that was to like try to get back at, like to teach Dom a lesson. Like, you know what was Tony? You know what was the most hysterical part is when Liv was stretching out Dom and they all like do like the whole like cartoon like peek their head in on top of each other. Like, that was hysterical.
Are JD McFunbags and Finn still the tag champs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Mommy's
right,
the only
yeah.
one without gold now.
Right. Yeah, because
And she had to forfeit it.
well, I mean, Dom is, as well, but so Dom's gonna wind up turning on Rhea, costing her her fucking title match against Liv. No,
you think?
That's gotta be how it goes down.
That's a way. That's definitely a way to get there because all the chatter is that Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are going to be baby faces and the rest of them are still going to be bad guys. So that could be a way you go.
And Carlito's been hanging around.
So here's the thing, Tony. I'm sorry to cut you off. No. When it comes to turning, you have to turn babyface. You have to be the one that wants to leave. Like you can't get kicked out or turned on because that doesn't do anything. That just makes the other people more more heelish than you.
Yeah,
you
but
have to be the one that stands up to the evil and the badness, and be the one that says, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Yeah, but isn't Mommy doing that right now, standing
exactly.
up to Liv?
Yes. So I think she needs to be. I think she has to win clean.
No, she's gonna get screwed. Dominic's gonna fuck her over. That's got to be what happens. Yeah, and then there's a chase.
I don't think so.
Put Dominic above the ring in a fucking shark cage like they used to do to Cornette.
They will do that, by the way.
I hope they do. Fucking A, dude.
Oh, the way Dom's been not receiving Liv's advances to have him turn on Rhea. Oh man.
So
Yeah.
I wonder if Tony. I wonder if they do more what's the word? Accidental interference type stuff for now. And so they don't blow up the Judgment Day right away at SummerSlam because SummerSlam's in 2 weeks, right? So maybe Dominic accidentally costs Rhea the match, and then they do another one with Dominic in the shark cage, and then Rhea beats her clean. Oh.
I mean I'm looking at the card right now for SummerSlam, and Wiki's got 3 matches: Priest against Gunther, Bayley and Nia Jax, which we knew, and then Liv Morgan and Rhea. Yeah.
Oh, that's official.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's
on
on
here.
Wikipedia. I don't know if that's official.
Well,
Why don't you go to Brendan's notes?
Adam Pearce didn't say it.
because I looked it up right here.
We still think Gunther is taking the title at SummerSlam.
Not so sure now.
It depends. I mean, Triple H is still high on Damian Priest, but
I don't know why.
I think he'll be there eventually. I just don't agree that he's there right now. I just don't.
He's good. He's a good wrestler. He's fine. His just promos are just ooh. He stumbles. He stumbles and bumbles.
And the last title match with Seth, didn't set the world on fire to me. It wasn't terrible, but there was enough botcherific stuff in there.
I wonder, just same thing with Rhea. Do they just go with Gunther and have him do the same thing he did with the Intercontinental title with the World title? I listen. There's so many options with that World title now. I can see that being a hot potato championship for a little bit between Punk, Gunther, Seth, Drew.
Yeah, but I think Punk, Drew, Seth, that all can evolve without the World title for now.
For now, but I still feel like it's going to change hands more than, say, Roman Reigns holding onto a belt for a year and a half.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Wait a second, though, Tony. Hasn't the Seth and Punk and fucking Drew whole situation, a lot of that's revolving around the fucking title? They got.
Yeah, but you don't need the title to advance those stories anymore.
Yeah,
they don't need the title, but you got to get there. That was kind of the base of the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, but you don't have to get there yet.
Are we in agreement that if he stays healthy, CM Punk at the next WrestleMania is winning that belt?
I think CM Punk gets it.
I don't know. Like, where are we I mean, is he clear? Are we penciling Drew now? Like,
well, we're talking
just-
WrestleMania.
yeah, I know, but like, we got to get to the now. You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole world waiting between Drew and Punk. Does Seth get involved and screw Punk over the
100%.
way? So, I mean, this is the ongoing story.
I'm going to call this now on July 15th. Seth, Drew, and CM Punk are your final 3 people in the Royal Rumble.
What's the title match?
At Royal Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Gunther against fucking somebody. I don't
Jey
know.
Uso Gunther? Yeah.
Well, no, Cena will be in the final 3 if he's going to be in it. No,
I mean, you can put him in the final 4 with those 4.
God, do you think Cena gets the world title shot at Mania?
I don't. I think that Cena has to factor in at some point to the world title picture on this farewell tour, because I really think that they put the title on him at some point to get him to that 17, the magic 17.
Yeah. Well, that furthers my statement about the hot potato.
If you're...
Yeah, but then the problem is, if you put the belt on Cena, then what does he do with it? Like, who does he lose it to? Then where do you go?
Maybe he loses it to Gunther or Braun Breaker.
Breaker's not there yet.
Maybe not now, but we're talking like 7 months away, 8 months away.
Still,
Nah, Breaker's gonna have that IC run. He's eventually gonna beat Sammy.
Oh, he'll beat him at SummerSlam. But like, Cena's not leaving at WrestleMania.
No, but what I'm saying is, if he wins the belt, if he wins the belt at Mania, then what do you do with him? Like what's the end game? How does he lose it?
Maybe he holds it until Braun is ready to win it in December or something like that, or at Survivor Series next year.
Wait, didn't
I
he
don't
say
think
that?
I don't think they go with Braun that quickly. I think Braun.
WrestleMania will be his last WrestleMania, but it won't be his last match.
Yeah.
Oh,
So then my point is, if he wins at Mania, where do you go with him?
You have him hold the belt until Braun Breaker or Gunther beats him.
So who does he beat Gunther and then Gunther wins it back? Then where do you put Punk?
Maybe
where do you
he
put
beats
Seth?
Drew. That's what I'm saying. It's a freaking roll of the dice.
I think Braun is still at least 2 years away from winning a world title.
Yeah, like what about you could slide an LA Knight into that spot?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, but I think he's a little bit on the periphery right now.
Dude, it's so.
I don't think a world title is in LA Knight's future at this point.
I don't either.
What speaking of John Cena, his last match, I think there's 3 options in the WWE. Tell me if I'm wrong. Randy Orton, CM Punk, and The Miz.
Those are the 3 that I thought right away. Yep.
The Miz, though?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but The Miz is not on that level at the moment. Like, you're going to build him back up just to fight Cena?
I mean, you have a year and a half, right? 2025 will be his last year.
Yeah, I don't.
But why are we feeding him people that he's already wrestled, though?
His last match? Because there's a history there.
Kurt Angle's last match was Baron Corbin.
That's because, well, that's fucking Vince McMahon, though.
Yeah, but you'd think Cena would want to wrestle some of the new folks. Like, did Cena ever have a match with
But
Seth
I'm not
Rollins?
saying last match. I'm sure he's gonna get. Yes, he wrestles Seth.
He's gonna
Rollins,
put
but
everyone
Seth-
over on the way for sure, Matt.
Oh, that's right. He had a whole thing with Seth Rollins. I forgot about
the
that.
Shield, the whole
That was a
that
while
bullshit.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Randy Orton is the best. Is
the go-to.
Yeah. Where did you pull Miz from? By the way, that was a weird one. Was there something hinting? Did you watch the documentary?
No, it's just that he didn't beat Miz at WrestleMania.
I watched the documentary, but that was one that, like, in my mind, for Cena's been the guy forever, right? As far as like being there, being a company man, doing everything that he can. And Cena was gone, but Miz was already kind of like in that spot, doing everything, being the company man. Like, they pretty much made him, and not saying that
heel,
right? Yeah, not saying that he's Cena, because he's clearly not. But all the things that Cena could do, Miz can do. You know what I mean? Like, he's got all the same abilities, not nearly as over and never will be as Cena, but he's got all those same abilities, and they really formed him to fit that role, to make all the appearances and do all the things that Cena did. So it makes sense.
But Miz is no spring chicken either. So Matt, let me throw this at you, and it's kind of an obvious one, but I think it's kind of like a Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels sort of deal. What about Cody?
I'm sure, yeah. I mean, as his last match ever?
Maybe. Like, that's like the
I mean,
official passing of the
that's like
torch.
a passing, yeah. I mean, I can see it. They can build it up.
Cody doesn't need. Cody's already got the torch.
Yeah.
He got it. He got it from Roman Reigns, bro.
Does it feel like Cody still has the torch though? Are we that?
Yeah.
Are we that into this bloodline Cody thing still?
Yeah, but Cody, fucking 2 years he was building up to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's the adrenaline rushes in the chase, right? He finally got there. He's had 2 very great matches with AJ Styles. The stuff with the bloodline is okay right now.
Okay? What do you mean okay?
No, because I think more of the story is the bloodline, putting their stakes in the ground and saying, this is our bloodline now, right? Cody is just the next guy up. I think the real story is like them kicking out Paul Heyman, Solo declaring himself like the guy, right? Cody's kind of just there, right?
Yeah.
Like Cody's going to beat Solo at SummerSlam. Maybe we get the Roman Reigns return, but I don't know. Cody is the champion right now is kind of
This is
just
a
there.
placeholder. This is a placeholder right now for exactly what you just said. This is a placeholder for Roman Reigns coming back and feuding with the Bloodline, and this is a placeholder for when Randy Orton eventually turns on Cody Rhodes, and then that's when we get a story with Cody Rhodes that does not involve the Bloodline, because the Bloodline will be involved with Roman Reigns and possibly the Usos and Sami Zayn or Rock or whoever they decide to bring in, and a part of this feels less than because this Bloodline is with people that aren't established in WWE. The Bloodline was the Usos, who were there for a decade, at least a decade. Sami Zayn, who was there for years. So like, this does feel less than without Roman, but they're doing as good a job as you could possibly expect them to do with what they have. And Cody's gonna beat Solo, yes. Roman Reigns is gonna come back, yes. And then we'll get the Bloodline. Randy Orton probably will turn on Cody Rhodes, and we will get heel Randy versus Cody down the line, probably at Survivor Series, and we'll get the Bloodline versus the Bloodline. So like this, Matt, you're 100% right when you're saying that this is less than the chase was.
So how do they get to Orton turning on Rhodes? Is it in some type of tag team match where they all overcome the Bloodline and then Orton strikes? I mean, like where does that slide in?
so. I feel, what was it, France?
Mm-hmm.
When Cody got attacked and they saved the day, there is that instance of Randy standing next to Cody where he looks over and he's not looking at Cody, he's looking at the belt on his shoulder.
Right.
So you can work off of that.
Well,
I'm sure.
Even on SmackDown this past Friday, Randy Orton came to Cody while Cody was sitting in the locker room, and he's like, once this whole Bloodline thing is over, you're going to have a lot of people coming for that championship, and I'll have your back then. He said that, but was he genuine when he meant it? Did he mean what he said there? Right. So he basically insinuated without saying it, I'm coming for that championship. So it's happening. There's no doubt in my mind it's happening. Oh, so good.
Yeah, there's a lot of story that's going to play out, depending on when Roman comes back and
Do you think when Roman comes back, we have a War Games where it's Roman and everybody else, like Cody, Randy, Kevin Owens, instead of like more Samoan Islanders being involved?
It's possible, but I think the latter.
Yeah, because I think when Roman comes back, he's not coming back to go after Cody. He's going back to claim he's the tribal chief.
Yeah.
Right, so it's going to drag the Usos back in. It's going to drag Sammy back in. I'm sure The Rock somewhere fits into this. Hikuleo is still out there. He's signed.
I'm just thinking if you have a War Games where Roman puts together this squad who's not blood, maybe that's where you have Randy turn on Cody. In the backdrop, costs Roman Reigns the match because they're down a man because Randy helps him out.
Possible.
Yeah,
there's a lot of different directions.
There's a lot of different directions. And they're, again, like SmackDown, the way SmackDown ended, like unhinged Jacob Fatu is money.
Yep.
It's fucking awesome.
We don't think that Solo can win the title at SummerSlam.
No.
Reason I ask, he had his one-on-one match with John Cena and destroyed him.
Yeah, but that was like John Cena during his
it was just John Cena. I mean,
during his twilight, man. Like he wasn't like.
And we're all gung ho about him wrestling fucking Randy Orton. And he's gonna win the title one more time. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, it's inevitable. It's.
Is it though?
Yes.
I don't know.
John Cena will win it, even if it's like when fucking Goldberg beat fucking the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, whatever, just to be a transitional champion. John Cena will win it so he could break Flair's record, and he'll fucking lose it at the next. He'll lose it at Elimination Chamber or fucking No Mercy or that whatever they're doing in Atlanta. That I keep seeing the commercials for with Cody.
Bad
and
Blood.
Yeah, there you go. Bad Blood. Like. It'll be something where he has his moment. He's surpassed Flair. He fucking crushes 2 Woo energy drinks. He slams them. You can't see me, and then he's out of here.
Now, if they would have kept that money, I'm glad they didn't. But if they would have kept that Money in the Bank briefcase alive, and then have Drew cash in on Cena after he breaks Flair's record. That would have been something.
The one thing that I really hope for the future is just get rid of Money in the Bank. I'm just so tired of it as a plot device. It's got to fucking go.
Well, I think last week when we talked about it 2 weeks ago, I think the idea of putting it at one on each night of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think that's
just get rid of it. Just fucking get rid of it.
Or staggering it, have one at WrestleMania, one at SummerSlam.
It's just too much of a fucking easy cop out for fucking guys to win titles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they don't always win titles nowadays.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It just feels different with this new WWE.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
But it's just like everybody could just win something else and get a title match. Like you can win the Royal Rumble, get a title match. You can win King of the Ring and get a title match. You can win Money in the Bank and get a title match. It's like, why can't you just fucking work your way up the ladder anymore? You know what I'm saying?
You don't feel like they have that kind of in place with the IC title now, though, Tony?
Yeah, but I'm talking about world titles, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like look, Gunther's a perfect example. Look what he did.
Yeah, but he lost the IC title.
Worked his way up, won the King of the Ring. Like that's the building of Gunther. Is exactly what you're saying. Like he had the IC title. Giant run with the IC title, dropped the IC title, went in the King of the Ring, won the King of the Ring tournament. Now he's in the world title picture. Like, isn't that exactly what you're saying? Build up to it.
Yeah, but he could have won the tournament without building up to the IC title. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like he could have.
But that's the way you. But
yeah, but he could have done everything to that point without the IC title, had the exact same trajectory, and then just fucking be a dominant dude, and that's how he gets his title shot.
But that's the build up. You build up to the IC title.
Yeah, right? I just feel like everything's got to be a gimmick to get that world title shot.
Well, how else do you get it?
You beat everybody for a year, and then it's
that's what Gunther did.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he could have done that without winning the IC title. He could have done that without winning King of the Ring.
But isn't the IC title a step in that? Like you don't just beat everybody's ass and then no, you're not going to have an IC title shot, man. Like
so wait,
like first step.
But look at it like this: every single match that he won, if he didn't have the title, that's meaningless.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So that's what I'm saying. Like he didn't need the IC title to go on that run that he did.
No, but why wouldn't the IC title eventually be part of that step?
It could, but then
don't just go straight to the world title, man.
Yeah, all right, it could, but then why did he need to win King of the Ring? Like, why couldn't he just say, I deserve a title shot on my merits?
Bounce back. That's the storytelling.
Yeah.
Right? Look, everybody doesn't fit into the main event scene. You can't just have fucking Finn Balor win 10 in a row and then he's the next challenger for the fucking... Stop, Nelly. The world title.
You could.
You could, but that's not where we are now. We're in an era where there's a pay-per-view every month. There's Raw, there's SmackDown. You need to tell these continuous stories. And for a very, very long time, the WWE was very main event centric with the same 4 or 5 guys. right? And then it was hot potato with the IC title. To Handsome Kevin's point, we're finally back to the point now where under the Triple H regime, we're taking this IC title that when we grew up was the stepping stone. It's the Workers' Championship, and then the next step for a lot of those guys was the main event scene and possibly a world title. Mr. Perfect, huge feud with Hogan. Brett took that step where he beat Flair. Savage, Steamboat,
Diesel, like
Diesel,
yeah,
right? You could even make a case for Jericho.
Yep, absolutely.
Right, Jericho, The Rock, Triple H,
Shawn Michaels.
Yes, HBK, right? And then we got to this era where it was like Cena, Orton, Batista, Triple H, The Miz, Cena. Like, it was the same fucking guys. Maybe you get, Umaga.
Umaga.
Right? But it like, I remember when I got back into wrestling, like the main event of Capital fucking Combat, or what it was, Capital, what was it, Capital Punishment? It was fucking R-Truth John Cena.
That was a big run for R-Truth, though.
Right, but is R-Truth like, no offense, he's not fucking
Do you remember
material.
Do you remember that heel turn, though? That heel turn with him and Miz was so freaking well done. And the fact that they made evented Survivor Series against The Rock and John Cena.
Yes.
R-Truth like smoking in the arena.
That was a really well done heel turn.
I don't know. It's, look at what the WWE is doing, and you look over at AEW, and it's like the WWE is like composing Beethoven's Fifth, and AEW is doing like
AEW is doing the exact same thing WWE is doing without the fucking stories.
Yeah,
they're just making it up as they go along.
Dude, AEW was good this week. It's been good.
It was good.
The
wrestling is always good. It's some of the storytelling devices, and then I think to a bigger extent, it's they can't sell tickets to shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's what happens when you
did they draw
Punk.
Calgary?
Did they draw in Calgary? That's a great question. I'd have to look that up.
I'll look it up. I got it.
And then NXT, right? We got the fallout from Heat Wave. Wesley goes in the ring. It sounds like he's going to retire. Nah, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz show up, and they're like, nah, because of each.
Nah.
We're not going anywhere. And that was fucking cool. Cedric Alexander's back in NXT, which we haven't seen him in a minute. So is Adonis, who I'm not very familiar with, but people seem to be excited about him showing back up.
Who, Adrian?
No,
he's got like something the Adonis, or like it's
what's his fucking weird name?
It's a ridiculous name. It's like something the Adonis.
Ashante the Adonis.
It's very bizarre.
Yeah, Ashante Adonis.
There's no
Ashante the Adonis.
The new Ashante.
Right? Brooks Jensen, we've been seeing him getting, he's been disrupting NXT for the last month. He finally has Josh Briggs vouch for him. He shows up, then he takes out Javon Evans.
Yeah.
And so now Trick doesn't have a tag team partner for the main event. And then fucking
say his name.
Unbelievable.
He appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Leaving Joe Hendry. You love him in London and Paris and Tokyo.
Fucking Joe Hendry shows up and he gets the fucking pinfall victory.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Bro, your audio is shit over there.
It's pretty bad.
Is it really that bad?
Yes. Bro, it is
better now?
no, it's awful. It's muffled, it's choppy, it's not good.
Could have been me. My mic kind of shut.
No, his audio's been like this all night when he plays musics.
Well, I'm playing shit from Firefox. Maybe that's a problem. I mean, it sounds good to me. How about stuff on my? Wait, I'm gonna try playing something on Farrago. Let me see.
It's been loud, but it's been good.
Yeah, I know. Let me try this. You hear this?
No.
Depends. Are you playing?
I hear it. It sounds awful. But yeah.
Does it really?
Yes. Sounds horrible.
Well, I fucking hate technology, so there you go.
2 weeks in a row, atrocious.
Fucking stupidity.
What else? Oh, Duke Hudson's going to challenge Oba. So we talked about this last week. Like, what's next for Duke? Like, is he bigger than Chase U?
A TV match that he's going to lose.
You think?
That's it. Yeah, he's definitely going to lose.
So I got the numbers. The Saddle Dome in Calgary holds 19,289.
That's a lot of people.
They set up for about just over a quarter of that. They set up for 471 or 4,721.
Wow.
They drew 40. Well, they distributed 4,500 tickets. So,
all right.
Yeah. Not so much.
Wait, they sold 400 tickets?
No, 4,500 is what they distributed.
Oh, do we know what was sold?
It just says distributed.
Go to what's that Nomics on Twitter?
Oh, WrestleNomics. Yeah, I just for ticket information I always go to WrestleTix.
WrestleNomics.
But yeah, the capacity of the Saddle Dome is 19,289, and they distributed 4,500 tickets.
It's what sucks is that like they don't have so they have the stars. They don't know how to present the stars. Like it's I don't even know if they have the stars, to be honest with you.
They don't.
Like
they don't.
Like Swerve it, like whatever, great, but like someone mentioned before, like he'd be like third, what was it, like lower mid card if it wasn't for Prince Nana. Someone said that before I jumped on, I think.
Yeah, Nana, his entrance, like it's pretty. Yeah,
like it's not that far off. Like it's not that outlandish of a statement at all. Like when you had guys like I don't know why they're not doing more. Like to me, Kenny Omega's not there, so that hurts. Like Moxley should be the guy. Like Moxley should be your guy at this point.
He is the guy, and he's the shits.
He's not the guy. Who else if not Mox? MJF?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like I don't know. The MJF shtick is like old to me already.
It's just
people love Moxley, and I don't fucking get it.
Nope.
Dean Ambrose was fucking a million times better than what he peddles in AEW. A million times better. He was in better shape. He wasn't trying to be a fake tough guy. He was fucking unhinged, and he was fucking amazing.
Oh, fuck! I gotta ask Double T this. Sorry, don't mean to cut you guys off.
Fuck.
No, do it.
Something that I fucking thought about. Was it Collision where Pac had his match, or was that Dynamite? I can't remember.
4-way?
Yeah.
4-way was Dynamite.
He cut his promo afterwards.
Yeah.
And he talked about his Wembley moment. And I know how you feel about WrestleMania moments. How do you feel about Wembley moments, Double T? Talk to me about a Wembley moment.
Oh boy. This will be the second all in, right?
Second? Oh, in Wembley. Yeah.
Yes.
How many tickets have they sold?
40,000.
They've been promoting the tickets for a fucking a year already?
Over a year. They were promoting them before the last one happened, right?
Yeah. Plenty of tickets available, I'm sure.
That was like a big announcement they did in like October or something, right?
Yeah.
Yo, HK, TNA sold out Slammiversary, 4,500 people.
Yep. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And by the way, you were right. It is WrestleTix, by the way. I misspoke. WrestleNomics is something different. That's more about ratings.
Yeah. TNA draws. Huh.
Dude,
they look better in their arenas too.
And honestly, NXT and TNA working together has benefited both companies.
Yes.
Whereas when AEW was working with Impact, it seemed to only benefit AEW, really.
The Charlie Dempseys of it all would disagree.
I don't have a problem with Charlie Dempsey.
No.
And didn't the Rascals get back together too?
Yes, we just talked about that.
I got to do that once in a while.
Matt, were you surprised that they used this is like picking nits, but they used the MSK theme instead of like the TNA Rascals theme? that bother you at all or no?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it didn't bother me.
Not at all.
It bothered me. It confused me a little bit because if they're supposed to be TNA, why use their WWE song? But I got over it fast.
Would it be have to do with the intellectual property at all?
No, I mean Jordan Grace used her stuff.
Yeah, but if it's not, maybe it's. Does
A
she
real
have,
song? Is what you're saying?
No, does she have the property or does TNA have? You know what I mean? Like, is it one of those gimmicks?
I mean, they're working together, so I don't see why they wouldn't just be like, "Hey, yeah, do this."
Guys, I got breaking news about SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, hit me.
Come on, man. I know what you got. It's mommy's favorite singer.
Oh, Jelly Roll.
Really?
Yeah, she fucking loves Jelly Roll, bro. Ugh. She spent a whole morning telling me about Jelly Roll before I left the house to go on a wrestling trip with Aunt Money and Kate, and then everything on my phone was fucking Jelly Roll.
Ugh.
Can I just ask a question? Like, I don't want to be a douche. Like, I know
you don't want to be a douche? Shocker.
I know at least 2 of the 4 wizards have tattoos, and I know you guys, tattoo scene is whatever.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I know.
What's with the fucking tattoos on the face, bro? I mean, like,
I'm gonna back here if you need me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I listen, Tony. I'm with you. I don't get it. He must have. Like, I get it if you're famous and you don't have to worry about anything.
Well, he
but,
was in,
regular
people.
people.
He's not a regular person. He was like in prison.
He's not a regular person. He was in prison.
That's like those are like prison tattoos. Those are like bad decision in prison face tattoos.
Wait, Tony, didn't you defend that weird cocksucker that sang Rhea Ripley's entrance music with this fucking weird tattoo bullshit?
What are you talking about?
The guy that sings Rhea Ripley's entrance theme at WrestleMania, he was out there, and I fucking can't stand the shit. Didn't you defend that?
His face tattoo?
He's got like the fucking weird, like almost like to his jawline tattoo coming down, like he's wearing a fucking sweater.
I don't think I defended that. I thought it looked cool that they kind of looked the same. I couldn't tell which one was Rhea Ripley.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the facial tattoos, like the Post Malone shit, the Jelly Roll shit.
Look at this, Tropical met Jelly Roll. He's a heck of a nice guy.
That's not the.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Al, keep up.
I'm not judging him. We're judging the art.
We're just questioning the face tattoos.
Yeah,
is what we're
judging
doing.
was
Like, that's your.
Yeah, like I don't know.
It's the first thing people see. Your face.
Never.
Yeah. You're gonna be 60, 70 years old. You're gonna have these fucking things all over your face. You know what I'm saying?
Like I feel like it's different for celebrities. Like if you have all the money in the world and you have nothing to worry about for the rest of your life, tat your face up if you want to. But
Don't the Island Boys have facial tattoos?
They got a lot of issues. Those two.
Well, this is what I'm talking about.
No, I don't think any of them have.
The Island Boys, yeah, they do bro things to each other too.
Oh yeah, they do. They're all fucking dude. They're fucking.
Yeah, they've come out and
loaded.
said it. Oh, they've said it. Yeah, 100%. So look, someone brought up the TNA NXT relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Jordan Grace throws down an open challenge.
Oh, sorry,
bro. Izzy Dame? Are you like seriously?
Yeah, why not? What's wrong with Izzy?
Tell me your fucking favorite Izzy Dame match.
The one that she had with Jordan Grace. Bro, she's a looker. Are you kidding me?
Was she in that multi-woman match?
I hope so.
No, she was not.
She was not.
She was not.
Scissor slam?
She lost to Sol Ruka qualifying for the North American title match, and then she seems to lose a lot on house shows and TV shows.
She's working her way up, bro.
So
not everybody's a Gunther.
Okay, so she can go to another promotion and challenge for their title? Like, come on.
Yeah, why not? Fucking A, why not?
You couldn't have sent one of the ladies from the North American ladder match over there to challenge Jordan Grace? We got Izzy Dame? I thought it was cool, and fucking Charlie Dempsey showed up last week. Right? And he beats Zachary Wentz. Charlie Dempsey works for me. I like Charlie Dempsey.
Where's the girl with the big ass that everybody likes?
Lola Vice?
No.
Nikita
Lyons.
Nikita Koloff.
She's hurt. She's like rehabbing a knee injury.
Sol Ruka would have been good in that spot.
Her match.
Yeah, but you have Sol Ruka poised as like the challenger for the for the North American
Kalani?
title. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, at least it was a TV show and not a pay-per-view.
That's fair, but I don't know, man. Like, I feel like TNA gets like, it's like we'll give you Charlie Dempsey and a player to be named later if you give us the Rascals and Joe Hendry.
Bro, they featured Jordan Grace at the Royal Rumble, though, dude. Come on.
That's his point.
Right. NXT and WWE reap the benefits of this.
No, they put TNA on the map by putting her out there with that title.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'd let Charlie Dempsey get a little bit. Come on, man.
I loved Charlie Dempsey on Impact. Love it.
Dempsey's the
And
man.
let Izzy Dames over there get a little bit too.
No,
Yeah,
not a
her
fan.
was up.
Not a fan. Throw out the open challenge. Bring the heat, bro.
Well, if it's an open challenge, anybody show up.
Yeah, but bring the heat.
Yeah, Izzy Dames showed up. She got on the bus. She got there first.
No, man. Send me fucking Lash Legend. Give me fucking JC Jane. Give me fucking Lola Vice.
I would have taken some Gigi Dolan myself. What's wrong with her? She hasn't been
I think
around.
she's hurt. I think she's hurt.
Why are all my favorites hurt? Seriously. What's going on?
You know.
It hurts my
They
heart
know
to see that.
They know
Yes,
you're watching.
they know.
They know you're watching.
Yeah, Matt, to your point, literally, Thea Hale beat Izzy Dame on NXT last week.
Thea Hale would have worked in that spot.
That
too.
would have been good.
Yeah,
having
give me Thea
Chase
Hale.
Yeah.
Give me fucking what's her nuts who just jumped Saul Ruka. Fallon Henry.
Talon Fangs. What?
What's her name?
She's on SmackDown now, I think, right?
Fallon Henley.
Fallon Hensley.
Henley.
Yeah, give me that.
Helmsley. What?
Don Henley.
Yep, there it is.
Give me that shit, man.
Give me that shit, man.
Give me that shit, man. How about I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to check it out, or you were either interested, or you knew it was on your radar. Fucking AJ Styles Marufuji was fucking awesome.
Of course it was.
I haven't been able to catch it yet, but I saw AJ Styles entrance with the mask and all that stuff. Pretty cool looking.
Fucking awesome, man.
It's hard to believe after all these years that Master Fuji, after he managed Yokozuna, is still
here.
getting in the ring.
Fucking asshole. Marufuji.
I help him work out.
Demolition got too big for britches.
That was the people work harder. I tell them do 20 push-ups. They do 20 push-ups.
I wonder if he took a shit in AJ's car.
How about fucking WWE sweeping in and fucking grabbing Stephanie Vaquer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that boy? I was
no idea who she is. So
I was thinking about this the other day because like we talked about it before. We talked about it when Pillman Jr. shows up and just right away presentation's better. They make something out of him, real quick. And then you have Ethan Page, fastest guy to become the NXT champion, shows up, different presentation, looks good. Sean Spears, who has recycled NXT, shows up right away doing stuff with him. Like fucking Jade Cargill, right? Now, when you have all of these people like that, and then there's a Steph out there who has, a very highly acclaimed match, right? Comes off of that, and you think obviously he's going to be doing something with AEW, and there's two offers on the table. What would drive somebody to take the AEW offer after seeing what's happened to these, to the people that leave AEW and show up in WWE? Why would you, you know what I mean? Like the business decision is clear, is it not?
No.
Some people like money. Some people just want to get paid, bro.
But WWE is a long term. It's
I understand, and we live in a time where everybody wants that. Well, I shouldn't say everybody anymore because you see it going the other way. A lot of folks want that quick buck, man.
Okay, but she was signed Wednesday, and she was on the Mexico City house show Saturday night.
Yep.
That's the way to do it.
You're not getting that exposure in AEW. They run TV twice a week in two places.
I thought it was 3 times a week. No.
Yeah, but they tape everything is fucking tape. Rampage is taped the same night as Collision, or Rampage is taped the same night as Dynamite. They don't remember they brought in Jeff Jarrett to be in charge of the house shows, and they hired somebody else who just got released from the WWE or TNA. They were gonna do house show business. They don't do fucking house shows. They wrestle once a week. And that's why all these guys are getting fucking hurt because they don't get to go and practice and ply their trade. You can roll with Natty at the dungeon and TJ once a week when you're home after all the travel. But if you're not out there fucking working on your shit every fucking day, like, you're gonna get hurt.
I don't know if that's a fair assessment because a lot of these guys do indie bookings too.
Not as many as you would think. That roster's fucking giant.
I mean, Jeff Jarrett worked, like AAA or CMLL. Or whatever
Sure,
it was.
Jeff Jarrett did, but like, where is fucking Dalton Castle getting his reps in? Where is Pac getting his reps in? Where's Claudio getting his reps in?
Oh, but those guys aren't. They don't need to work every day anymore. I
think they need to practice and shake the rust off.
Yeah. Didn't Moxley lose another karate tournament recently too?
I don't know.
John Moxley.
Ricky Starks ain't doing shit. Miro's not doing shit. Like, these guys are just collecting fucking dust.
And cash.
Now, I wanted to bring something back to you before I forget.
All right.
The TNA NXT relationship.
Ew.
Do you ever think it gets to a point where we see actual WWE talent that have cut their bones or cut their teeth in TNA back there? Like, is there a world where we ever get AJ Styles in TNA?
Yes,
not just the Hall of Fame induction. Like, do we ever get him actually wrestling a show? Or do we even get guys like do we get Moose in WWE? Like,
maybe.
Or is it just strictly like they're like, we'll give you our NXT guys and not our main guys?
I mean, see, here's the thing, right? And this is what we all fall into when we talk like AEW, right? It has to make sense and it has to fit. It has to make sense and fit for Moose to show up on WWE TV. And we just talked about the championship that Damian Priest is holding. Like, there's so many guys at the top of that card, right? Yeah. Moose, what are you gonna have Moose show up and go after the fucking U.S. title?
Or just
like, it has to fit.
Maybe Moose answers an open challenge.
I think it's very possible.
Like, say LA Knight wins the U.S. title from Logan Paul, and then he's like, I'm not, and then he holds an open challenge, and it's Moose.
It's great. I definitely think it's possible.
Now say like Josh Allen, who's the world champ? It's Moose. Yeah. So
Till Saturday. Till Saturday, I'm telling you right now, Joe Hendry. If TNA doesn't put that fucking title on Joe Hendry, it's a missed opportunity. It's a fucking.
Would that be the end of Joe Hendry in NXT?
No,
I think you could do both. I mean, why wouldn't he's so fucking popular? Why wouldn't you put the title on him and then put him on both shows?
Yeah,
right.
How long is it until he actually heads on over to WWE though?
As soon as his contract's over.
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%.
Like Ethan Page is just this Ethan Page Oro Mensa thing. Like just shit or get off the pot. Have the fucking match. Like, have it next week. It's not a fucking Oro Mensa doesn't like make me want to tune into whatever the next fucking PLE on NXT is. Yeah. Like, have the match on an NXT in 2 weeks and just get it over with.
Yeah, it'll be on one of those like hyped up like shows where they just give a nickname to, like an old WCW pay-per-view, but it won't be like a PLE. Like, they'll call it. I think they just trademarked another one. I want to say
No Mercy.
Maybe. I think they definitely just trademarked something. So it'll be like, a Tuesday and but listen, here's the other thing. Just because it's that and we don't really care about it, it's part of what WWE is doing now, and they are building. So whether we give a fuck about whatever his name is, what's his name?
Or Mensa?
Or Darm? What?
Or Mensa.
Or Mensa. Like, whether we care about him or not, people that watched NXT long before us probably do. So, like, they'll build to that. They're not just going to give it to us because we're new to the game and want to see it happen right away.
I've been watching NXT for a while. Don't give a shit about Mensa.
Now, was he the guy that was in the Noam Dar group?
Yes, and he's the guy that's been attacking, that Ethan Page attacked. Now he's been attacking.
Yeah, that's right.
September 1st is No Mercy, NXT PLE, and Sunday, October 27th, Halloween Havoc, PLE, NXT.
So it's a PLE. They definitely trademarked something else, though.
Oh, Halloween Havoc will be at the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hershey, Pennsylvania.
That's nothing but Hershey, Pennsylvania.
I don't know.
Nah, but
them
Still
scooping
an
up
exciting
fucking
time, man.
Stephanie Vaquer that's huge, bro. Stephanie Vaquer and Roxanne Perez in the same promotion, like
What belt did Stephanie give up? It was the CMLL title?
CMLL, yep.
Oh, Willow won that title.
She did.
Great. Another belt showing up on AEW.
You want to talk about a fucking exchange that means nothing? How about AEW and CMLL and AAA and all that? That fucking exchange meant fucking nothing.
Well, Atlantis Jr. is your Ring of Honor TV champion now.
And he just had a big victory on MLW. Blood and Thunder.
And what? Riddle beat Sammy
Callahan job.
Was it 1 or 2 shows? Because Brendo sent us 2 results.
There was another one. It was called like Never Have I Ever or something
Never
like
say
that.
never.
I thought Never Have I Ever was the XPW show.
Never have I ever helped a bro.
Yet.
There's no fucking yet. So Kevin, were you? I gotta
go for it.
The reveal of Selena De La Renta's baby daddy.
I had no idea what the hell was going on.
Oh.
So I went into MLW completely blind, like literally blind as a bat. And that was the goofiest shit I've ever seen. Like, I'm surprised. Tony's like, back here if you need me. Tony, this is MLW. This is real stuff. This isn't your AEW. I watched this at the expense of Collision, by the way. Could have watched Collision. I didn't.
What did you have a favorite match?
Yes, Kenta Bobby Fish.
Wow.
Without a doubt.
All right.
Hands down. And Akira and Minoru Suzuki was pretty damn good too.
Okay.
Akira.
Are you sold on the Tom Lawler fighting the actor in an MMA cage?
So I saw that. And
wait, that fat dude that eliminated like 5 people from Battle Riot or whatever the fuck it was.
So when he came on the screen, I thought it was him, but I had to actually like Google it like to see like if that was him. First of all, his microphone was off like the first 10 seconds of his promo. So no, I don't give a flying. First of all, Tom Lawler has changed a little bit too. He's a little goofier than I remember.
God, his manager sucks balls too. I forget his fucking.
Dude, that big dude with the sweatsuit, the worst.
Yeah, he sucks. He fucking
Saint
sucks.
Laurent.
And he's on TV all the time.
Fucking sucks.
No disrespect to the man. I'm sure you're a fine gentleman, a lovely man.
He don't listen to this.
But he does, dude. He's MLW is making a lot of steps to try to make themselves better. First thing is get this guy off the TV. He looks like a fucking indie-rific freaking goof. He looks like me when I did that match against Jimmy Snuka. Like that's what he looks like wearing like a suit that was too big and just like Jabron City Boulevard.
The way you said that when you did that match against Jimmy Snuka, you made it sound like you were in the ring with him.
I was.
Did you take the coconut, brother?
No, I took a softball to the head.
Top rope.
I'm gonna try to put 4 on him. That's right. God, MLW.
And I'm not trying to like be a douche.
Brother.
HK, have you ever heard that story about that time where I managed a match against Jimmy Snuka?
I managed a match against Jimmy Snuka.
That's right. A whole match.
Who was your guy? The Metal Maniac?
Kodiak Bear.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
That's right. So I get first of all, I missed my spot. I'm supposed to
jeez, Louise.
Fuck, man. Don't miss your spot.
No, fuck you, dude.
I'm supposed to get up on the apron, right? And I'm holding Jimmy Snuka. Jimmy Snuka obviously ducks. Kodiak Bear wallops me. I go down to the ground. And all of a sudden, I see this kid got access to like this batting cage softball and like literally just throws it and pelts me right in the head.
That's what you get from Mr. Spot.
Yeah, that's right. He knew.
Yeah. Sweet on the hog. Oh, yeah.
Kevin Stokes was my name.
Brendan Haney, great question. Is there an MLW top 10?
What does that mean?
Remember
What?
they used to have the top 10?
You don't remember we used to do the top 10 every week? Guessing who was in the top 10?
No. Wait, what?
He took a softball hit to the head.
Yeah, all right. We'll forgive him on that one.
I
Top
have
five I know we used to do.
Did
We used to do top
KJG get
five.
beat up by a gym teacher afterward?
Oh, Brendan Heaney, who'd you ever get beat up with?
He's busy sitting on pickles, bro. Give him a break.
Yeah, got a point. Got a point.
Oh, I got to ask you this, Tony.
Oh, jeez, really?
Yeah. What is this fucking Baron Von Storm bullshit?
I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. Maybe that's all there is. Maybe that's all you really need to know.
So invested in Tim Storm. The whole story.
Are you really?
You were.
Look, dude, I don't care about the NWA
And now
anymore.
he's
Just
back
don't.
as Baron Von Storm.
And he's got to be close to 60 now, isn't he?
Tim Storm.
So is Jericho.
60.
No, not Tim Storms. Why are you giving me Tim Storms?
Tim Storm
He's
is
59, bro. He's 59. All right, he's not 60, but geez Louise.
He's the Baron.
Oh, my
He is
God.
the Baron.
And I
He's
love
the
me
Baron.
some Tim Storm, but what the fuck are we doing?
Yo, our boy Quan from last week.
Akira Kwan.
Akira Khan.
Dude,
Tyler Taipei or whatever his name was.
Tyler Taipei.
What was his name?
Tristan Tao.
Tristan Tao.
Tristan Justice. Great guy. Did you see that he posted a picture of his dog?
Giant.
His dog is a freaking giant.
Dog.
But
Well, he's
yo,
he's also a smaller guy too, though.
yeah, but I'll say this.
Oh, Big Pecker.
No.
You got to see the fucking red rocket on this thing.
Dude, this dude
Punani.
Quan, for someone who's like martial arts guy, dude throws some Shane McMahon punches.
Oh, you gonna do him dirty like that, bro?
Cutting your time, kid.
Bro. Shit. Holy shit.
Oof.
Wow, KJG with a hot take.
He looked great. Like they went with Contra hard on this show, especially at the end after Matt Riddle's match. They beat the crap out of Kojima and somebody else who I couldn't tell. But they're riding with Contra, man, and they're giving our boy Quan a lot of time. But oof,
Oofa.
oofaloo.
Oofa, indeed. Before we pull this train in the station,
Sorry.
did you guys ever realize that? And I think I sent this in the group text.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Wrestle War 89, fucking Flair Steamboat is not the main event.
What was the main event?
Eddie Gilbert and Rick Steiner against Dan Spivey and Kevin Sullivan. There's
I get the feeling they've done shit like that before.
2 tag team matches after Flair Steamboat and the Funk Angle.
I get a feeling, but did that match make air?
They all made air.
So then maybe that's kind of like something to keep people occupied while they're trying to figure out, like, is Ric Flair okay? Is he going to the hospital? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, when shit went down on like Saturday night's main event, right?
This was a paper.
I understand, but if something bad happened to Flair, no, yes, right?
Yes, he got pile drived by Terry Funk.
So then maybe they keep people around and they just put some shit in the ring so that this way they can be like, we'll have an update on Ric Flair, or we don't know what happened to the Nature Boy, or we're following him to the hospital, or we're hoping to have a report before we go. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what TV's for. You don't buy the pay-per-view, you tune in to see what happened, and then they give you the updates there.
It's fucking 89 NWA, dude. Maybe they're trying something. I don't know.
They did that pretty recently too. With do you remember? I forget what pay-per-view it was. Someone that was supposed to be in like the next match got completely hurt, and then they just threw out like Heath Slater versus Kurt Hawkins. Like they just threw it out there. Like we have an They had emergency matches back in the day.
Yeah. Not shocked. Not
like
shocked.
when
It was
like when the NWO completely like destroyed like the backstage. Like we're gonna try to get a match out here as quick as possible. Again, Matt, you're right.
Okay,
I have a feeling they've done.
This is coming off of the Chi-Town Rumble,
No, I
Clash
get it,
of
but
the Champions.
I get a feeling they've done this a lot though in that time period for NWA. Like, I don't think that's an anomaly. I think they've done that quite a bit. I get the feeling there was another pay-per-view where they had a cage match that was a world title match, and then they had another cage match afterward, and it was like two fucking rum-dums.
Yeah, like we're in an era now where like the world title still isn't even the main event.
Yes, but this is Steamboat Flair in '89, the trilogy.
I understand.
With the fucking angle afterwards where Terry Funk they introduce him like he's some fucking old schmuck. He gets in the ring, he plays all fucking, oh shucks, I want to fight you.
No, he wants a title match, and Flair told him you got to
Flair's
fucking.
like, no, get in line. He's like, oh, sorry, I was only fooling you. And
Wasn't that when he put the bag over his head too?
Was that
figure
that,
it was
or was
that-
that a Clash?
Because there was a bag over the head too. That might have been on TV. I think they got heat because that was on TV.
Terry Funk.
But I feel like they did that a bunch in the NWA at that point.
They did. Even in WCW, they did, Tony. Like early, like 90s WCW.
Oh shit! Didn't the one man gang beat somebody for the US title after a fucking pay per view main event?
But that
it wasn't televised.
That wasn't televised. That's different.
Yeah.
No, it had to have been done before. And I know it's not pay-per-view, but like Saturday night's main event would do that all the time. And that was as close as the pay-per-view as you can get.
But that was like
fucked up though.
That was like a ratings grab to get, it's on right after the news or Saturday Night Live, and then you go right in, and Hogan's like the first fucking segment, the Warriors the first match.
Yeah, well, I mean, pay-per-view, people have already bought it, so who cares what the match order is?
I guess that's fair. I don't know. It's just it's weird to me.
No, it's definitely strange. It's bizarre, but like I don't think it's like as egregious. I mean, what was it? Rick Steiner and Eddie Gilbert versus Dan Spivey?
It was Rick Steiner and Eddie Gilbert against Dan Spivey and Kevin Sullivan, and the other one was the Road Warriors against Steve Williams and Mike Rotunda.
Oh, dude, Road Warriors closing there's no shame in '89 with the Road Warriors closing a show.
They didn't close the show though.
I thought you said they closed the show.
No, Eddie Gilbert and Kevin.
Oh, okay. The way that you said it made it seem like that match was right after the title match, and then the Road Warriors.
It was Ric Flair Steamboat, then Road Warriors over the Varsity Club with
God.
Nikita Koloff as the special guest referee.
That
and then
closed.
Gilbert and Rick Steiner against Dan Spivey and Kevin Sullivan.
You know what? I was mistaken. I'm looking at the fucking NWA pay-per-view main events, and that's a fucking anomaly, dude.
So I came across something, and I'm going to tie it in with WCW.
Oh, all right. Wait a minute. Wait, I think I found one. Hold on.
Stand by.
All right. So this is the one that I was talking about. The vacant. All right. This is not the greatest of all pay-per-views, but the Great American Bash 91. Lex Luger defeats Barry Windham in the steel cage to claim the vacant WCW World Heavyweight Championship because Flair left. Your main event match was Rick Steiner defeating Arn Anderson and Paulie Dangerously in a handicap match in the steel cage that goes 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
All right. God.
Woof.
Probably could have reversed those.
Fucking woof.
Wolf, he is a dog-faced gremlin.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I knew there was a cage match. I couldn't think of it, but yep. And as if the Great American Bash 91 wasn't a bad enough pay-per-view as it was.
Bro, I think I need to watch this tonight.
Bro, wait, you never saw Great American Bash 91?
I'm sure I've seen it, but now like I look at the card like Pia News and Bobby.
That was the opening match.
Steve Austin and Terrence Taylor in a capture the flag scaffold match.
Fucking went 6 minutes.
Ron Simmons and Oz.
Oh, that's a good one.
We got Richard Morton versus Robert Gibson.
Yellow Dog Johnny B. Bad. Big Josh and Black Blood in a lumberjack match. El Gigante one-man gang.
Yeah, this was a fucking dog shit
banger
show, man.
after banger after banger after banger. Trivia question.
I remember right, I think
who was Black Blood?
It was the guy in jail. Fucking
Billy Jack.
Billy Jack.
There you go. Good job, boys.
Billy Jack. And
I think Nikita Koloff and Sting was actually a decent match.
Yeah, because this was right after he turned earlier in '91. He went back on the juice and he shaved his head.
Yeah, well.
Come on, when he comes back and he's like fucking face Nikita Koloff, he's awful.
This is fucking amazing.
Tony Schiavone said that was his favorite, Nikita Koloff.
Dustin Rhodes and the Young Pistols against the Freebirds with Big Daddy Dink in an elimination 6-man.
That was fucking.
That was fucking
Humperdinck.
Humperdinck.
I'm fucking watching this as after Raw.
I think I
seen
have
this before, actually.
God, what a great fucking pay-per-view.
This should be a fucking. We should all watch this and then come back and talk about it for Patreon.
And the fucking cover on Wikipedia has Flair and Luger.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. They were promoting it, Flair being there, and then he freaking leaves.
Yeah, this was the result of who was it? It wasn't Jim Barnett. Who the fuck was in charge?
Jim
at the
Hurd.
time? Jim Hurd, not wanting to fucking Ric Flair to become Spartacus.
Dude, he did a whole giveaway. They were doing like some sort of promotion where like Ric Flair would like meet with the fan at like the Great America or whatever pay-per-view it was, and then Flair leaves. He's still on the commercials, like doing it.
Yeah. They said, Flair, give us the belt back. He said, give me my deposit. They said, fuck off. He said, all right. That leads to Bobby Heenan bringing the belt out while Jim the Anvil Neidhart was being interviewed.
God, imagine if that was the first feud for Ric Flair versus Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Neidhart would have been made.
And the fucked up thing was they didn't trust Flair. They gave Flair Piper when he first came in. Vince thought he needed something to build him up. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Better than Hacksaw.
Ho!
Tough guy.
Dude, Hacksaw's podcast, he tells the same stories every week.
He's got a podcast again?
Yeah.
Really?
The Hacksaw Hour.
That's weird because when he was on with Sean Mooney, I thought they had a pretty good rapport going. And the next thing you know, he's like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Is it a Conrad vehicle?
I think it's on ad-free shows, but Conrad doesn't host it. It's some other dude who also hosts Ted DiBiase's and Jake the Snakes. And maybe RVD's too, actually.
Oh, it's not that British guy, is it?
No. British guy hosts
a bunch. I think he does Stevie Richards too now, doesn't he?
Yes, that's it. That's one. I listened to Stevie Richards' first episode too. Yeah,
and Dutch Mantell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he does interviews too, that guy. Like not just he's pretty good. I always forget his name, but he's pretty good.
God, it infuriates me when I listen to like other podcast hosts interview wrestlers and they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
Not asking them when the last time they shit their pants was. I mean,
right?
No, like Arn Anderson will ask him a question, like, is this when I did this? And the guy will be like, I'm not sure about that. And I'll be like, motherfucker, no, it wasn't know your history if you're gonna host a show with somebody.
Scott George says Marcus D'Angelo. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Good dude.
Now, which one? Is that the British guy or is that the guy that hosts Hacksaws?
It's got to be the British guy.
No, I think it's actually Hacksaws, actually.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Sounds British. D'Angelo?
Yeah.
He does DiBiase's.
Does he do fucking interviews like this? Does he ask for gabagool? I don't fucking know.
So can I put one more thing over before we pull this train to the station?
I did.
Yeah, sure.
I had something that I wanted to run past you guys. And talking about WCW plays right into it. I read an article and I have the list in front of me now, and there are some, I think, pretty big surprises. I have the top 25 earners in WCW history. I think that the first ones are pretty easy, but there are some pretty big surprises. So obviously, one everybody knows is Hogan. 2 is Goldberg.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
3 is Bret Hart.
That makes sense.
4 is Savage.
Wow. All right.
5 is Sting.
Okay.
6 is Nash. 7 is Luger. 8 is Hall. 9 is Piper.
Kind of makes sense.
Those stupid Icon T-shirts.
10 is 10 is Scott Steiner.
And these are the merch movers, you said?
No. Earners. All-time
earners. Okay.
Yep. 11 is DDP. 12,
All right.
12 Booker T. 13 is Ric Flair. 14 is Conan.
LWO
15 is Dennis Rodman.
Conan wasn't LWO.
You know what? That kind of makes sense, though.
And its earnings is what? How much they made?
Yeah.
A combination of everything. Yeah, your merch, the whole bit. 16 is Rick Steiner. 17 is Stevie Ray.
Wait, where was Scott Steiner? Wasn't on the list
He
yet?
was at 10, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
10 or
yeah,
11.
yeah.
And Rick
18,
Steiner-
Sid Vicious. 19, Buff Bagwell.
I knew he was on that list, that motherfucker.
Buffy Bags.
What about Jeff Jarrett? Jeff Jarrett's got to be on there.
20, Kurt Hennig.
All right.
Really?
21, you'll never guess. I'd fucking bet you a friendly favor.
Rey Mysterio.
Nope.
Ernest Miller.
Nope.
Billy Kidman.
Nope.
DDP.
He was 11.
Oh, sorry.
El Dandy.
No.
Oh, fucking La Parka.
Nope.
Carl Malone.
No.
Master P.
No.
Jay Leno.
Nope.
Fuck.
Disco Inferno.
Nope.
Ooh,
Scott Norton.
Nope.
Steven Regal.
Nope.
Hugh Morris.
Nope.
Kimberly.
Chavo.
Nope.
Fuck.
No, don't. We're getting this. I'm not. I'll go to 11 o'clock if we have to. You'll never get. Buddy Lee Parker.
Nope.
Wait, old WCW or like the near the end WCW?
The entire run.
Oh.
Hank Abbott.
Shaquille O'Neal.
No.
Ron Simmons.
No.
Fuck, the whole run?
Well,
Eric Bischoff.
David Arquette.
Not the entire run. Let me scale that back. He wasn't there in the early 90s. Not David Arquette.
Arn Anderson.
No.
Vince Russo.
No.
Johnny B. Bad.
No.
Honky Tonk Man.
No. Matt scanning his figs. You're not going to find it,
I
buddy.
am.
Dusty Rhodes.
Nope.
Oh my God! It's gonna be someone. All right.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how obscure, in your opinion, is this person?
In terms of like WCW, I would say maybe a boy is
Lanny Poffo.
Lanny Poffo.
Nope. It's super obscure 10, or is that not that obscure?
Yeah, super obscure is 10.
Okay. 5.
But we all know
Iron
who
Sheik.
he is.
Iron
Nope.
Sheik.
You all know who he is, of course.
Has he ever been on the podcast?
Not to my knowledge.
Can't be. It's not Scotty Riggs.
Nope.
Teddy Long.
Nope.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Ron Simmons?
No.
Too Cold Scorpio.
No.
Chris Canyon.
No.
Nick Patrick.
No.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
No.
Who's the British guy? The one that was
Dave
married?
Taylor.
No, the one that was
The
married
British
to Steve.
Bulldog.
Nope.
No, Steve
Chris
Austin.
Adams.
Yes, Chris Adams.
Nope.
Hole in one Darso.
Nope.
Hacksaw. Jim Duggan.
Dustin Rhodes.
Brian Knobs.
Nope.
Kamala?
No way. Come on.
Oh shit, Kevin Sullivan.
Nope.
What?
Yeah, but he had the book though, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, but he probably made some decent money with
Raven?
the book.
No, but you're kind of hitting in a better era of guessing.
Sick Boy.
Nope.
Perry Saturn.
Benoit.
No.
Shane Douglas.
No.
Male or female?
No.
Ma-
I don't give it.
Come on.
It's a guy.
Fuck.
Raven in the right era. Who was like a big money
Rick
guy
Martel?
No.
that like flopped?
Hack?
No. Man, this is great. I fucking knew.
Did we say Booker T?
Booker T was already on the
He was
list.
on the list.
Yeah.
It's not Jeff Jarrett.
Nope.
And it's a man.
Yep.
I'm a man.
Fuck.
All right. So Raven is the right era.
Did we say Disco Inferno?
Yes.
He was there before Raven too.
Huh.
Did we say DiBiase?
Yeah. I think we
Nope.
did.
He wasn't there before Raven.
Virgil?
Nope.
He wasn't there before Raven. Kurt Hennig is right around that time.
Not a Japanese guy. Sasaki?
Nope.
Fuck.
Vampiro?
Nope.
Ming.
No.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Bob
Chono.
Marin?
Nope. And nope.
Scott George? Horace Hogan?
No.
Brad Armstrong.
No.
Van
Paul
Hammer?
Orndorff.
No. This is the longest thing it's ever gone of bad guy.
Ice Train?
No.
Planet
Multiple Dragon?
Stasiak.
No. Nope. And nope.
Alex Wright.
Holy shit, it took us that long. Wow.
Number 21 is Alex Wright.
Wow.
Earning more than number 22, Eddie Guerrero. Number 23, The Jai.
Oh, how did we not guess the Giant?
Number 24, Rey Mysterio. And number 25,
Ciampa.
Tony already mentioned him, Scott Norton. Can you fucking believe that?
Alex Wright, huh?
Alex Wright was
right,
there from
number
like
12.
93 to like till they closed.
Yeah, but he probably sold more
debuted
Berlin merch.
94.
Well, whatever, you know what I meant.
They said the majority of his not the majority, but a lot of his earnings came from that last Berlin run. Yeah.
Which didn't
Shocked the
last
shit
very
out of
long
me.
either because he went back to the Boogie Nights thing with Disco Inferno.
Real quick, yeah. But I think it was the amount that they paid him to come back, I think is what it played out in. So they paid him a lot to come back.
Wait, he was gone? I don't think he ever left.
I think it was a contract thing. I think. I read the article and I don't remember a lot of it, but yeah,
Sorry.
very interesting.
Because that Berlin thing came back, I think, when Russo got there. I think.
Yep.
It could
Yeah,
have
'cause
still
he
been
came back,
Bischoff.
and then we had the wall with him.
Yeah, but I don't think he ever was like never not under contract. I don't think. I could be wrong, but
I could have well, and again, I could have been remembering the reading wrong, but yeah. Number 21.
Matt, you said you had one more point?
Yes.
It wasn't necessarily a point. It's just something I wanted to put over. There's a gentleman on the Twitter machine at PWO Loss. He does wrestling playlists for $7 a month. You can sign up for his whatever. It's not Patreon. It's called something else. I signed up for it this morning. You get a 4-hour block. Right now, he is currently in October 1994, and he finds matches from all over the place. Harley Race, Dutch Mantel, Jerry Lawler and Tommy Rich against the Nightmares, the Road Warriors against Tracy Smothers and Keith Eric, Andre the Giant against Rusty Brooks from the WWF, where Kamala makes an appearance at ringside. Duggan and Terry Taylor against Steve Williams and Hercules Hernandez from Mid-South Coliseum house show. There's all sorts of great Nick Bockwinkel, Ray Rougeau from Montreal in '84.
That sounds amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Jumbo Saruta and Tenru against Martel and Terry Gordy. Just all sorts of great shit. If you want to check them out and support them at PWO Loss. He's just or Jesse Barr against Scott McGee. Jesse Barr is
The Juicer?
no, he's
Jesse
Billy
and the
Jack.
Rippers.
Jesse Barr is Billy Jack Funk.
Jimmy Jack Funk.
Jimmy Jack Funk. Art Barr is
I
the
don't
Juicer.
care.
The fucking look on your face, KJG, when fucking Tony laughed was fucking amazing. Tony started laughing and KJG went, I got one. I got one.
No, that was a good one, bro. That was a good one. So
yeah.
nonchalant, and I don't care.
He's got, if you do $10 a month, you get access to everything. He's got AWA History Series from '84 up there now. Like, just hard to find shit, and he's found it and digitized it and it's just fucking wild. So, you know, if you're into old school wrestling and you don't want to scour the fucking internet for shitty torrents, it's a great place to go. So check it out at PWO Loss on the Twitter machine, and then all those links are up there. So
You know what's going to be great? We're going to be verified next week.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I gotta do that after I process the show, right?
I want a grok.
Fuck yeah! Who doesn't want a grok?
We're gonna fucking grok all over you. 2 weeks until 700. Hey, Tony, that there's a video that's missing from the email. Did you purposely delete that or
What video? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There should be 2 there.
Oh, okay, because I don't see it there no more.
There was one that I deleted because we had to do something extra, but I pulled it, transferred it, and then put it back.
Flipped it and reversed it.
That might be what's there. Yeah.
Oof. I got them White Castle farts.
Oh my God, I fucking shit twice at work today. It's fucking horrendous.
How many times was in the toilet?
Oh, both times. Although, thankfully, there was nobody on my end of the office today. Oof, could have been bad.
How many times were you wearing socks?
All of them.
No socks today, baby. No socks.
And work socks.
Work
Home,
socks.
No
And
socks.
then you die.
I don't want to die.
That was as good as your last one, but I'll give you credit for that.
Listen, I'm just spitballing here, but you know what I mean?
It's all we could ever ask.
We'll be back next week. Episode 699. Be sure to stay tuned. Then 700. Who knows? We all have our own kind of things we're going to do, and you know, it's going to be something else. So stay tuned at Wizards Podcast on Twitter. You can find a link tree with all the information of where to follow us. YouTube, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. You never miss a live show. We have a lot of fun on here. And Kevin's doing comedy this Wednesday night with KP Burke at Calandra's in Fairfield.
That's a lie. That was last week.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. That was last week.
No worries.
We didn't get a text saying it was a good show.
Because it wasn't a good show.
Oh, no.
There was nobody there. I did fine. Like, I just did crowd work for 15 minutes. It was fine. It was good. But there was nobody there. That's what sucked about it. Next house, dickos. And I'm not trying to, like, be a douche.
Perry Saturn's appearing. I think it's about time we
Ass to ass.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
I'm ready.
This has been a production of the Shining Wizards Network. Your executive producers are Manny Kratzo and Main Event Mike Peterson. Our producers are Kate Hensler, Matt Garifo, Hi Fi, Tom, Ryan Schlong, Brendan Haney, Al Day, Kathy Hummer, William Mercier Jr., Michael Hammond, David Henry Bauer III, and Keith Parker. For everything Shining Wizards, visit shiningwizards.com. And don't forget to listen to all the great shows of the Shining Wizards Network.
Here, take a look at this ass, Wong.